Alrighty, good evening everyone, and welcome back to some more fun in Railroader. AngryRagtimer here, you there? Good to have a couple of our friends over on Twitch looking after us here. Dead Soul 2002, hello. 4030 Putters, hello. Today, I'm still a little under the weather, but you know, we're here. We're currently at Bryson. We need to do some cleanup on this railroad. So we've got our Pennsy 482 locomotive. We're going to do some runs down to Kirkland and down to the steel mill, because most of our stuff has been delivered and is just kind of doing its thing right now. But we have long trains that need to go places so we can make some more money, get more cars, and of course see what happens along the way. Currently, it is just me, but we'll see what happens there. A $20 donation from Iron Cat 6047. Well, thank you, Iron Cat. I sincerely appreciate that. And if that means that you want me to be in first person for a bit, just let me know. But I guess that's how this cookie's gonna crumble, apparently. So, jeez. So we'll see what happens here. Bandon, hello. AJ Mercer, hello. Good to have you here. Let me get in the seat. Get in the seat! Jesus. I have literally not been on my gaming computer for it feels like almost a week, and I am not clunky with this, but it's definitely feeling it a little bit. So we'll see what happens here as a result. Oh, no third person. Well, thank you, Iron Cat. I appreciate that more than you know. So, with that said, let's get rolling. And Barrett Heil, hello. Nick, formerly from Vegas. Mondays are for first person. Well, Mondays are for updates from Ragtimer. Mondays are updates on garden railroading things. Mondays are for real-life train stuff. All sorts of good things. We have quite a bit to talk about here. Again, we'll kind of see how everything goes as we continue to roll around here. But, yeah, hopefully everyone had a good weekend. I finally got some medicine that I think is helping to kick this cough. It is still around, but it is not as violent as it used to be. So I'm hopeful that that means that I will slowly get better as a result of all of that. Oh, my bell's on. I was wondering what the hell that was. Like I said, I've literally not been on my computer for almost a week working on other stuff, so it feels like everything is just kind of off a little bit. So, we'll see. But, where to begin as we can get going. We're turning around right now. We're going to run to get some cars over to Kirkland and to Whittier and Silva first, and then we'll continue with everything else we've got going. So we'll monologue in the meanwhile. So this weekend was a lot of fun for me. I had my first concert of the year. First concert of the new year with my orchestra, the Peacherine Ragtime Orchestra. And ended up going down to Baltimore. Spent a little bit of time at my parents' place. And, of course, did the concert on Sunday. And we had a very great crowd. We had over 250 people in a small church outside of Baltimore. And the musicians played well. The audience seemed to really like it. You know, it's everything that you want as a musician, where everything just kind of works out the way you want it to. So that was very good. And then ended up also going back to the hobby store that I grew up going to get some more supplies for the garden. If anyone has been to Star Hobby or knows of it, you know that they specialize in G scale, not necessarily F scale like I'm doing, but they have track, they have cars and locomotives from LGB, Pico, Aristocraft, USA Trains, Bachman, you know, like most of the big players. Ended up spending about a half hour there and probably more money than I needed to. Thankfully did not buy any cars or engines, but I ended up getting the track joiners from Pico that I needed. I got like 8 bags of the over-the-rail and over-the-clamp style. And Bandon, yes, Star Hobby is the one. It's south of Baltimore by about 30 minutes, so ended up kind of going out of the way to do that. But pretty much bought them out of their track joiners, which I don't know if they love me or hate me as a result of that, but was able to get that done. I also was able to buy some shorter pieces of track, because what I found on Friday, which is a whole other conversation, which we'll get to here in just a minute, but I found that some of my tracks in the yard that I'm building are just a hair too close to each other. And by a hair, I mean my live steam track, my steam up track, and the main line cars were scraping by with like a millimeter or two of space between them. It was not great. So ended up getting some of the smaller pieces from LGB, which has like 2, 3, or 6 tie lengths, which are some of their shorter pieces. So I got a handful of those, and hopefully at this point that's all I need to really get rolling. But ended up leaving work today and spent some time trying to expand the distance between the tracks, and found that even though I put in one of the 3 tie spacers, I probably need another one there just to help. It has space. It has a little bit of space to go around, but it's just more of a, I think it's still a little too close, so we may just want to add in the space just to make sure nothing goes too ham. So, yeah, Bandit, it's a really cool store. I would highly recommend, if you ever find yourself near Annapolis, Maryland, Star Hobby is located just next to the Bay Bridge off of Route 50. And they have pretty good hours and pretty good selection. And the people there are very nice. I am not paid or endorsed to say that at all. Just, was my hometown store growing up, so it was kind of nice to go back and get all that done. Now, part of what also prompted that was on Friday night, before I left to go down to Baltimore, 2 of the volunteers from the EBT ended up texting me saying, "Hey, are you home? You want to grab dinner?" Yes. Okay, but before we do dinner, we need to do a track inspection, which was their code for, I want to come over and see the Garden Railroad. So we did. However, in the span of the conversation to get to that point, basically I said, okay, well, do you want something to be running, or do you just want to see the track? And they said, well, obviously, if you have the option to have something running, we want to see that. And I said, okay. Do you want it to be live steam or electric? And they said, obviously, we want the live steam engine if that's an option. And so I said, okay. Now, reminder, I have not run the live steam engine since last year, and I dropped the tender for the live steam engine on New Year's Day, and I had not run it or tested it since. So let's get through these couple of crossings here. So ended up getting out the live steam engine, fired it up, got it all oiled and greased, got all the water put in the boiler, in the tender, got the butane filled up, and I went to light it. And normally, it just kind of goes pretty easy to light from the thing, but I was noticing, man, I'm not getting a lot of flame in my firebox. That's surprising. That's less than what it was before. And I had taken the tender to a friend to adjust the nozzle for the thing, so I thought, well, maybe there's a problem there. So I turned off the butane, and then I cracked it again, and I heard butane coming from a place it shouldn't be coming from. And that was my first thought of, oh, there's a problem. So let's divert in quickly, please. Thank you. So I hear a hissing coming from the tender, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. That's probably a very bad sign. Just like my coughing. But I said, okay, I'm going to barely crack this thing. And also, where am I going to? I probably should put my, leave my caboose out here. Yes, let's do that. Let's go ahead, slam to a halt, and go ahead and disconnect you, put the handbrake on just to make sure you don't go anywhere. And Build a Funky saying, just out of the steel mill, I was quickly reminded of my limited power laying around. I mean, yeah, you need a lot for the steel mill. It is quite a bit. It is truly, truly quite a bit. So, but anyways, so I hear this hissing coming from the tender. And I say, okay, I'm going to crack the butane a little bit. I hear where it's coming from. I wonder if it's this. And I take my lighter over towards the tender, and sure enough, butane is leaking out of the tender like it's a frickin' sieve. And I'm immediately like, oh, that's not good, because the butane ignited, and I had like a 3-inch wide sphere of butane just burning out of the tender. And I think what happened is in the fall, the connection that goes from the tender to the hose that then goes from the tender to the engine with the nozzle in there is either now broken, leaking, or some combination thereof. So quickly turn that off, and by that point I'm like, well, I don't have the tools to fix this. This is not going to go well for me today. So this is unfortunate. So I had to undo everything I had just did with the live steam engine, took all the butane out by letting it leak out just by turning the nozzle on. I put it a safe distance away. That way it would do its thing. And then from there, had to drain the boiler, drain the tender, and just let it sit. So, unfortunately, the live steam engine, until I either find someone who can fix it for me, or if I try to fix it myself, is out of commission, and that does make me very sad. I guess I should be thankful it was an engine I got secondhand. It didn't cost me anything, but now I'm finding that a, potentially 15-year-old model is having significant issues, and that could be a big detriment to running live steam when your live steam engine leaks and will not run properly. So, long story short, make sure you never fall while on a set of stairs while holding a live steam tender for a Garden Railroad engine. Bad things do happen. So, yeah, that was not a fun find on Friday night. Ended up putting the engine away. I got out the Goose and the K, and I ran that a little bit for them. But also I then found where dead spots were in my track, which is not surprising considering how much track I've added since I last tried to test the damn thing. But, it was kind of that like, oh, this is really cool to show off. Oh, it's kind of a bummer that everything's currently borked. So, not great, not terrible, but kind of is what it is. Now, the potential good news out of that is I did some Googling. Actually, I have to give General credit on this. We were watching a video of someone who had converted their Mogul from of all things, butane to coal. They basically built a brand new boiler on the engine. Is that all the cars? Yeah, it looks like they're all coupled. I'll just take a minute here to charge up the line. Because what we're going to do is we're going to grab all the Silva cars. We're then going to grab all the cars for Kirkland and then haul everything back up to Kirkland, grab the cars at Kirkland that are coming down, and then we'll take them all with us on the way back. We'll grab all the Epps Springs cars and deliver them. So that's the general plan here. But we were watching YouTube and we found a video of this company that's based out of Philadelphia that does repairs and work on Garden Railroad's live steam engines. And ended up finding their YouTube channel. Also did some, just some digging of what they have, and Ended up, I sent an email on Friday, and I tried calling them and left a message today. I have not heard back yet. I'm hopeful to hear back maybe today or tomorrow. If I don't hear back tomorrow or by tomorrow, I'm going to try. They had a second phone line. The first one I called sounded like it might have been like a home number that may or may not have been monitored. So we'll see what I get. But I am actively trying to find someone who can work on the Livestream engine and just get a rough price on what it would take to get it fixed up. So, because it's not just the issue of, butane leak. I also think, like, the more I've talked with people, it's a 15-year-old model. It probably needs to have, like, just a general servicing and tune-up. I eventually want to put remote control in it. I want to potentially look at some other upgrades, like maybe putting in a water pump, like an axle pump. That way it just pumps water into the boiler from the tender. Maybe do some other stuff with it, but in order for me to do that, I need to know what the heck I'm walking into for pricing. So I'm hopeful that the dude will call me back in the somewhat near future. That way I can find out what I'm working with here. So, again, we will see. And BroTrain saying no. What is the no in reference to, BroTrain? We gotta know. We gotta know what the no is. And in the meanwhile, I'm still waiting to hear back about when the Garden Railroad other engine will arrive, but that still may be a few months away, potentially. And BroTrain saying, I know people who tried rocket-powered 1/8 train. It did not work. I don't want a rocket-powered train. I just want a butane-powered train. But we'll see. So let's go ahead, shove back at the rest of these cars, and then we'll continue on. BroTrain, hope you're doing well. So. All right, come on, you. Come on, shove through. Okay. But yeah, so I've got a couple of different irons in the fire with all of that. The weather today and tomorrow are the best of the week. So I'm going to hopefully spend a little bit of time after work tomorrow working on the Garden Railroad again. And BroTrain, glad to hear you got your pickup truck back. Hopefully it is going to do exactly what you need it to do and be a nice, reliable, safe car for you. Okay, let's continue shoving back here. Yeah, the weather tomorrow is supposed to be like high 40s, which is actually pretty comfortable with a couple of layers I usually wear to work. So I'm hopeful if I work like 8 to 4, then I'll have like an hour and a half that I can spend in the garden. I'm currently going back through trying to get some of the hills removed out of the track because there's obviously a couple of little waves and stuff in there. So I'm trying to get that out. I also am adding the LGB insulated track clips because I know how I'm running my power now, at least where I'm going to have my different blocks. So I'm going ahead and doing that now. Okay. Hopefully I don't knock this car too hard. Let's find out. There it goes. And, you know, it's fine. It's fine. All right. Let's go ahead and start charging this up. But with the weather this week and the schedule I have this week, basically today and tomorrow are the only 2 days I can really work on it. because it's supposed to get stupid cold Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday, I will be heading down to Washington, D.C. for a travel show to represent the EBT. So I may not be able to work outside for potentially a few days to a week or two from now until it warms back up. So I'm trying to get whatever time I have in just to get that done. And meanwhile, I'm just kind of waiting. Now, the other thing that General keeps reminding me of is in a week and a half or so is the Amherst show up in West Springfield, Massachusetts. I'm going to be there. So I will actually be at a table representing the East Broadtop Railroad. So if you will be there, let me know. Stop by our booth. We're basically going to be near... If you look on the map, there's like 4 or 5 tables for the Everett Railroad. We're in that clump. So if you're at Amherst, say hi. I'm hoping that I can wander around a little bit up there and see some of the crazy stuff they have going on. It'll be my first time there. But should be a lot of fun. And as General keeps saying, you never know what you're going to find up there, which is both alluring and demystifying. So, because I don't know if I'm going to see a deal that's like, oh man, that locomotive is something I really need to go and see or get, or, oh man, I've never seen that car and I really need that car and there's such a good deal, and yada, 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 yada. So, I have a feeling that Amherst is going to be fun, but it may also be very overwhelming and overloading. So, we'll see what happens up there. But I'm looking forward to going. And again, if you're going to be at Amherst, let me know. Say so in the chat or say something in the Discord. I won't really be able to meet up for like dinners or I will not be able to wander around the show with you. But I could definitely at least say hi if you're there, and be cool to meet some of you guys if you're there. And Mike Love, good to have you back. Fun fact, Bandon, we're actually we're 4 booths down from Rapido. So your wish may or may not be granted fairly easily. So we'll see what happens with all that. All right. In the meanwhile, we have our big train, which is going to go up to Kirkland. And then on the way back, we'll get all these Epps Springs cars. So, as they say in the old country, highball. Alrighty. Ask Rapido for some HO trains. Maybe. That would be kind of cool. All right. Let them steam trains roll. And Joshy Washy Plays is having a Joshy raid over on Twitch. Well, hello. Oh my gosh. So many people. We've had a few different groups now raiding us over on Twitch. That's actually kind of cool. With a party of 7... and Dead Souls on a 5 streak or stream streak watching, so it's Awesome. Well, thank you, guys. And thank you for following over on Twitch. Appreciate all the support. Okay. So we are rolling with our bunch of cars. Hopefully, I don't think I have anything in my way. Thankfully, I'm the only one on the railroad right now, so everything should be good. Okay. Now the question is, how do I want to do this? Okay. I'm going to go there. Yeah, I see how I'm going to do it. And DK Muggy, hello. Evening, AngryRagtimer in chat. And Mike Love, how's everyone doing with the Suffering Southern Railroad? Suffering Southern's fine. The Guardian Railroad, as I was just saying, has some problems going on, but trying to get stuff worked out and figuring that out. And Joshy Washy Play saying, yo, how's it going? I've been watching a few of your streams before and always love watching them while I'm a railroader myself. Well, thank you. I'm glad to hear. It's a lot of fun. Trains. Why did it have to be trains? To quote General, why is it trains? It's always trains. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to slow down. I'm going to shove heading up to Kirkland just to make my life slightly easier when we get up there. Now, up at Kirkland, you know what? Let's make this easy. Let's just, we'll go through this way and then we'll shove up that way. But once we get up to Kirkland, looks like we've got a couple of cars we have to drop off. We'll end up taking all of this with us. Now, there's one car for Whittier. I'm not going to dig that one out, so we'll wait for that one. But I think they're waiting for some more supplies in order to drop more hoppers up there, so we'll see. But all right. Okay, let's go ahead and start slowing this puppy down. You know, I probably should be going a lot slower if I'm entering your yard and about to reverse, but, you know, we'll make it work one way or another here. And Joshy Washy, yeah, the steel mill, you learn the hard way. You got to do it the way they tell you. But now everything's at Tier 5. Actually, it's at Tier 4 at the moment, I think. Let me check that. Yeah, it's at Tier 4 right now. It's going to be Tier 5 in-game tomorrow, which I think is going to bring a lot of pain. The best kind of pain. But, you know, this is going to just make it more interesting for all of us here. We'll see. And Austin Popish, an M1 without the keystone on front. Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. Let's just put it like this, Josh. I definitely had to get used to the steel mill before I felt confident taking it up to Tier 5. So, now, you know what? I'm going to be lazy. I'm the only one on this railroad. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to drop this caboose right there. And it's just Car saying, hello, I've been playing Railroader for a bit now. It's pretty fun. I agree. It is pretty fun. And thanks for coming to see us here. All right. So we're going to shove everything up to Kirkland. We're going to try to get the Silva Interchange cars with all the other Silva Interchange cars. And then when we get down there, we'll end up dropping all these. And then we'll sort out the cars that are going to F Springs. And right now, as it stands, we don't really have anything to deliver from Whittier. I'm not going to dig out those couple of cars. The Wilmot cars are Wilmoting. There is one Dillsboro car there. And then that's really about it. Yeah, everything else is more or less where it needs to be, so that's good at least. Now, and thank you everyone who's following from that raid. That's awesome. Josh is just saying he's got molten iron. It's going so slow. Yeah, you kind of get used to it. It just kind of goes. Yeah, but I would say if you're looking for a challenge and you're looking for a mod that definitely takes a lot of your attention and does not feel like it gets old very quickly, then definitely get the steel mill. It'll drive you bonkers, but it'll also bring you a lot of joy. So, and glad you're also in the Discord. Speaking of, in the Discord now, we have over 900 people. We have almost 1,000 people in the Discord. So thank you to everyone who has been joining and commenting and, sharing stuff. It's awesome. Have I made it to Alarka yet, Bro Train asks. Not yet. But the cars have been ordered to get us over the Fontana Bridge because we're going to attempt, the keyword is attempt. Oh, God damn it, I didn't throw the switch. Well, that was dumb of me. Okay. Anyways, you caught me monologuing again. Yeah, Joshy, you may need to... I think there's a patch or something with the mod that you can then get like a dedicated coaling track for there. There's a patch for Kirkland to work for it and a few others, so definitely keep an eye out. It's on Nexus, I'm sure. And man, there's a lot of people following over on Discord. Well, not Discord, in Twitch. Well, thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. I will make a note as well for those of you who are all over on Twitch. If you are a member of Amazon Prime, did you know that you get a free month of Twitch membership just with that? So if you're someone who watches over on Twitch and you have Amazon Prime and you have that free extra Twitch sub that you're not using, consider sending it my way. It does help out the channel consistently and considerably. And if you haven't guessed, pretty much everything I've got right now that's not going for living expenses is trying to go for this Garden Railroad to not only make some cool content for you guys, but also to show off what we're doing and get that built. And obviously, when we have more to show, there's going to be a lot that we can show off and do with that. So thank you for the support, if that's something you got. But otherwise, I just appreciate it. This is the most we've ever had on Twitch following right now. She's 12 people. That's awesome. And thank you again. It's just car. Appreciate it. Yeah, tried updating the Iron Mill mod from Nexus, but since it hasn't been uploaded yet, so I'm guessing it's taking forever. Yeah, I would double check it, but again, Nexus has all the patches and stuff for that. And I think CatterJ is also pretty active in the Railroader Discord too, so they may be able to kind of show off what's going on with that and might be able to give some advice and stuff. So we'll see. All right, now while this is going on over here, I'm going to go ahead and leave that just to kind of shove up the hill. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to cheese this a little bit, but the only cheesing I mean is pizza. No. Let's grab number 1 here. We're going to go ahead and AI it real quick. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to get these cars organized. So we'll try to get all of the Silva Interchange stuff together and then all the Epps Spring stuff together. That way I can drop off all the Kirkland cars and then basically have a track for each, get that all taken care of, and then boom shakalaka. So we'll see how quickly number 1 can switch around and get over to that point. So we'll kind of do 2 birds, 1 stone here. Okay. So number 10 is now shifting backwards with that. We'll keep an eye on it here. That's going to take it a hot second to get over, so we'll come back to it. But let's just make sure that nothing is derailing or anything going poorly with number 10 here. And so far the answer is no. And Mike Love asking, how's everyone doing, like General Midland, JSA, and yourself? I am still a little under the weather. I still got a little bit of the cough. I promise that was not on cue. But I am on the end of taking some medicine for it. I'm hoping that it finally kind of kicks itself out of the system, because I would really love to not be sick anymore. Meanwhile, a few other things. General's doing good. I've been talking with him almost daily, just talking about some Garden Railroad stuff and some planning. We're trying to figure out power stuff. We're trying to think of track stuff. It's a lot. There's a lot going on with this Garden Railroad, and I know I hype it up, and I'm like, oh man, there's lots going on. But literally there is, and I hope you guys had a chance to take a look at some of the stuff I've put up with the little shorts or the streams that have that sort of stuff, because it's it's a lot. It just is. So been bouncing ideas off General. Midland was busy this weekend with the Friends of the East Broad Top work weekend, which had them volunteering in Rock Hill Furnace on a bunch of different projects. So thank you to him for doing that and helping to lead some people with that. Let's see. Okay, our switches are lined, and that's kind of just running, and it's going to need every bit of power to get over the hill. So let's get this sorted here. I might have to go through this entire cut of cars. Oh, okay. Let's, oh God, it's dumping air. I knew that would happen. I knew it. Okay. So let's go ahead and move that cut over to there. And hopefully, once it finishes charging the brake line, this little engine will be able to move. So what we're going to try to do is put all the red cars together, and then we'll put the blue ones behind it. So we'll see. And then JSJ, I've not heard from in a few days, so I'm hoping that JSJ is doing okay. I know he is keeping cool up at the... And when you say the Garden Railroad power, do I mean the track is powered? Yes, I am running DC power as well as running Livestream on it. So Livestream obviously is Livestream. And again, I've got the AccuCraft engine that needs some love right now, so I can't run that right now, unfortunately. I need to get it fixed first. But after that, I have a couple of conventional locomotives. And then my plan is, because I'm using Blue Nami, which is Bluetooth, I only need to wire the track for DC power, not for DCC. So excuse me. So long story short, again, I should be able to do a fair amount with just that track by just having it DC powered. And then for the Livestream, then again, Livestream will be Livestream. So trying to get everything figured out of, okay, what am I going to waterproof? What switches am I going to run for power? What other stuff do I have to worry about? So lots of little stuff to think about, which is exciting, and I think there's going to be quite a sense of fulfillment once I'm done with all this. But it's all of the work now that, of course, I'm not doing this in, May when it's 80 or 75 or 90 degrees out. I'm doing it in the winter where it's 35 or 40. So, we'll see what happens with all that. Okay. Oh, this is going way too fast. Stop the train. Stop the train. Okay. Well, I hope the train can stop and come back. And Iron Cat, no. Garden Railroad stuff. Wow, my voice cracked there. Garden Railroad stuff is designed to run outdoors. So am I going to be running if it's like teaming down rain? Probably not. But, you know, they are designed that the track lays outside permanently, and you can run in pretty much all weather. So the track is brass. You know, the quality is made for durability and functionality. So definitely does give a little bit of extra fun. All right, we'll let that engine switch around. This one's doing its thing. Okay. So we'll see. Yeah, good. Good, good. Good job, number one. Number one. Okay. Meanwhile, we'll just continue to shove back up this little hill. Exactly. Wouldn't be much of a garden railroad if it isn't in the garden. So. But now it's been a lot of the figuring out of, okay, what gauge wire? Where do I run the conduit? Where am I going to have my little control points for this stuff? And I think I've got most of it figured out at this point. It's more of a, you know, just have to do that. Am I going to get an F-scale snowplow car? I do not currently own a snowplow in F-scale. General has jokingly said he'll build me a rotary snowplow, which does exist in that scale. So I could have like rotary OM or OY from like the Cumbers and Toltec and actually have it plow snow. But I think the car that I would end up getting is just like, if you ever see the videos of the track clearing they do at Strasbourg with the snowplow, like one of those wedge plows, that's probably going to be what I'll end up with. And if I do run outside, that'll be a great opportunity to run the Livestream engine, because all I have to do is clear off a little bit of track and then let that thing actually do what it's supposed to do. And ZVK has resubscribed at Tier 1 for 13 months in a row. Cleanups, you say. Agent of Chaos says not. Oh, boy. Well, thank you, ZVK. Now you've just made my life more painful. Because of your re-up, that means that you get 5 minutes in first person. So, hooray, hooray, hooray. For you, not for me. Because I have 0 visibility on the rear of the train. Okay. Also, do I tend to run this railroad in sandbox mode, or have I forgotten this with Patch Company? I run as much as I can in company mode because it just adds a little bit more challenge, and then I think it's just more fun that way. Sandbox is cool, but there are certain uses for sandbox, in my opinion. Okay. So this train is now stopped. So if I can get number 1 here, stop the train. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. Let's get you hooked up to... Where were these cars? How's the loan looking? Let's take a look, shall we? Actually, I'm not in sandbox mode. I am in company mode. Because I... Oh, Stude, I am in sandbox. I did not mean to do that. And ZVK Studios gifting memberships. Holy heck. Is gifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 memberships. Holy heck. Well, thank you, ZVK. That's very kind of you. It's got a lot of hype now. Oh, boy. That means I'm adding time. That means I'm adding a lot of time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So. Okay. Actually, can I do what I think I'm going to do? Yes. Maybe. Maybe. But the loan Yeah, we'll have to figure that out in a second here because I need to pay down the debt a little bit. But I blame society and Midland. Let's play Midland. Okay. So here's what we're going to do to speed up this process here. We're going to shove this train so it's a little bit further back. That way I can go get the blue cars. We'll put those behind the engine. Yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll do it that way. There's a plan together here, people. And yes, CVK, I've added the time. It is quite a bit. Will the hype train keep rolling, though? That's the question. Or will just the regular train keep rolling? I don't know. Okay. That should be fine. Let's go ahead and stop your train. Always blame Midland. Fine. I will only blame ZVK. ZVK, this is all your fault. So, thank you. But also damn you. Okay. So, we have that one doing its thing. Let's get the blue cars. Where is Midland in General? General may pop on tonight. We'll see. I've not heard from Midland today. So, and also, are those blue cars on the outer track? They are. Perfect. I thought we'd blame Flanagan. Flanagan hasn't been here in a while, so we can't blame him if we can't find him. He's hiding. Or he's somewhere, at least. We have a lot of people we could blame. It's like Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. You know, some people claim there's a woman to blame, but I know it's all Flanagan's fault. Da, 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 da. Okay. You may still get your wish, CVK, but we'll see. Okay, that is. Oh, I'm underwater. We'll see what happens with this big train. Okay, so the blue cars are on the blue track, and the red cars are getting on the red track. So, we'll go ahead and get that crunk in here. God, this could be tricky with two locomotives doing their thing. This could be a whole thing. Okay, let's see. All right, number one. Let's go ahead and get you tied on to the couple of other hoppers here. Let's see, how many cars up did you hitch to? It looks like 3 back, which is yeah. And let's get those to tie in at the butt end of this train. So let's put that there. And now, meanwhile, number 10. All right, let's go. And Jonathan Coleman, hello. Good to have you here. And again, CVK, don't worry. Maybe we just have to put the big train together first before we end up running a little too fast. We shall see. Okay. All right, so we're going to build the big train. We'll get this going. And Thorn43210, welcome. Glad to have you here. Yeah, how many cars is this going to end up being? Am I going to be able to get over the grade? Oh, man, we were just talking about him. And look who it is. It's the one and only General Stonewall himself. Hello, General.
Hi. How's it going? How's
It-
it hanging?
It's good. So, General, I will say, I adopted a practice of yours, and now I've gotten no less than 12 emails from eBay offering me like 10 or 15% off certain items.
Have you now?
Yes.
What practice would that be exactly?
Liking every like F-scale piece of equipment that has any remote interest in.
That's awesome.
Yes. So,
Oh, speaking of which, I got something. I was gonna post earlier. Hold on.
oh,
Give me 2 seconds. I'm also half like unpacking my dinner at the minute. Where is Discord?
wait, what just happened? Did
What?
ZVK has gifted 2 more tier 1 stubs on Twitch. Oh boy.
Yay!
Well, thank you, ZVK. Also, damn you, ZVK.
So you think you have to add more space in your garden railroad, by the way?
So, what I found, and this is something we were talking about just a moment ago, so again, your timing's impeccable, sir, is in the garden, on Friday, we found that there was just a little too less space in the garden between the steam up track and the main line. And so one of my goals for going to the hobby shop a few days ago was get a few more pieces of track that are not full pieces, just some halves or some quarters, basically spacers. And sure enough, I did. And I put in a 3-tie one because I thought, well, this will probably be enough. There's like an inch of space between the cars. Like, will it safely run at high speeds next to each other? Yes. Because I put the K27 out because I figured that would have the most overhang.
I think that is going to be probably the widest thing we're going to run.
Yeah. Unless I somehow end up with a 36 or 37 on that, but...
Which, future-proofing. Future-proofing.
Yes, so I think the short answer is I'm going to have to replace that 3 with a 6. Or, something to that effect, just to give a little more space.
369.
Yes.
Anyways, yeah, I just put it in F-scale chat, by the way.
Oh boy. Let me see what this is. Ha! Ha!
Yeah. So, I'm not going to make an offer. I don't think I'm going to make an offer. At least right now I'm not planning on making an offer, but we'll see.
All right. So, General, would you like to explain to the audience what's going on other than me dying, apparently?
So, for those of you longtime listeners who may or may not have been following the saga of F-scale, G-gauge, whatever have you, in this, with my journey into Livestream, I had over a year ago, I discovered a listing on eBay for a Sandy River Rangeley Lakes number 24 model by Roundhouse. It's a very, very nice model, very smooth runner, and the dude had like a starting bid on it at like $2,800 or $2,900. And for reference, you can buy like one of those brand new for in the realm of I think $3,200.
Yeah, it's around $3,200, $3,300.
Yeah. So basically, I watched this listing for a couple months, because it kept going through the cycle, getting, expiring because no one bid on it, going through the cycle, expiring because no one bid on it. Eventually, I was like, you know what? I'm a message this guy directly, and people are saying I'm quiet apparently.
Okay, I'll fix that. Go on.
Anyways, so I decided to message the guy, and I was quite frank. I was like, hey, I really like this model. I'm trying to get into the hobby. I can't do what you're asking, but since I've seen you repost it a couple times, would you take like $2,000 for it? Basically, the first message seemed like it was the old fella in the relationship. He seemed really nice and seemed willing to play ball. But as soon as the wife got on, it seemed like hardball mode was activated and she wouldn't really budge. They came back with a price of $2,500 and wouldn't budge any off of that. And so I didn't walk away with a Sandy River Range Lakes number 24. Since then, this was back in...
it was almost like a year ago at this point, right?
It was, because it was before Steam. It was before the last Steam over Spencer.
Yeah.
So this was like January, December, maybe a little bit before that when I messaged them. Actually, I could tell you the exact date if I go through and look. My eBay messages. Is there messages? Anyways, that's not important. But yeah, it's been like over a year ago. Since then, the starting bid on it has steadily kind of dwindled down to where the current listing starting bid is $2,400. Fast forward to today, and what I just sent Angry, I got an email from eBay saying that the seller is accepting offers for the very same locomotive, which I made him an offer over a year ago on. So part of me is like half tempted to come in and be like, hey, I'll give you $1,500 for it right now. But on the other hand, it's like, I don't really need it. I'm trying to get rid of some of my live Steam stuff.
And you have a Tweetsy 280 coming
inbound
in a few weeks or months here
that I'm still going to be spending a lot of money on.
Yup.
So thus is the saga of the poor Sandy River Range Lakes. I am half tempted just to shoot him like a ridiculous lowball offer.
I'll give you $1,000 for it.
Yeah, just to see how they react. But at that point, I'd be more screwing with them than actually being serious. And the sad thing is, too, I told you that I had an opportunity to actually buy one in person for like $1,600, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So after the failed negotiations, actually during Steam over Spencer, I talked with a guy who had one of these models. I actually got to run it, and he offered to sell it to me for high just.
Hey-oh. Sorry,
but he offered to sell it to me for what he bought it for, which was like $1,600. It was a little damaged, but I was more than willing to pay it. And when I got back to him, he was like, hey, after you left, I kind of fell back in love with the locomotive. I found a dude who's going to put a RC in it. Sorry. So, you know, and then that's what ultimately snowballed into me buying my Mogul, which Angry showed off on his channel one time or two.
Yes.
But yeah, I just think it's funny he's gone from like, this thing's made of solid gold to give me an offer in the span of a little over a year.
Yeah. They learned the hard way.
I still don't know if they learned, though. That's the thing. The sad thing is I know these people are like older and they're trying to sell it. And honestly, if they don't start negotiating with it, it's just going to end up being a case of if they have kids, it's probably going to stay in their collection forever, and their kids are going to give it away for a dime.
To you, yes. So, we'll see. We shall see.
Yeah, I'm looking through your chat, by the way. Yeah, let's see. is the roundhouse look like the one from 2000?
No, we're not talking about a roundhouse like a building. We're talking about the company named Roundhouse, which makes live steam engines, primarily British stuff.
Yeah,
but they
which is
somehow made
actually-
a Sandy River and Rangeley Lakes. So
I actually know the lore behind that.
go on.
So apparently, there is a live steam model of 24 in the UK. It started out as a 12-inch gauge version, and then it eventually got regauged to 15-inch gauge. It runs around, I forget where it runs now, but it runs on one of the 15-inch gauge lines they have all around. But basically, the owner of Roundhouse, I believe, was somehow involved with that locomotive. I can't remember if he actually owned it or if his friend owned it. And that's what he fell in love with it, and that's what inspired him to make number 24.
Well, there you go.
Yes. But yes, F scale is basically kind of like ON30.
Except bigger.
Yeah. It's scaled up to where the G scale track or the G gauge track is essentially like scale 3 foot.
Yep. So
And Grim Reaper saying, don't have a live steam locomotive, thinking about getting one, building it, or buying it maybe.
I would probably say
would highly
buy
recommend-
one first, learn how they operate, and then if you really want to go down that road, you can go down that road. But
As someone who is currently on the precipice of going down the rabbit hole of building a live steam locomotive, it's a lot more involved than you'd think.
yeah, I'm still disappointed I haven't heard back from that company yet. I called them this afternoon. I called one of the two numbers and left a message.
Uh-huh.
But
Maybe they're taking a break?
I don't know.
It's not impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, but I figured I'll call the second number tomorrow and leave another message. And if at that point I'll just kind of let it sit because, you know, I would like to get my engine fixed up. I would really like to get it fixed up, but it also might have to be a thing of take it to Steam over Spencer. Maybe somewhere there can tweak with it, or at least be like, well, no, you got to talk with.
I can guarantee you, if there's any place that can give you tips on, or even give you a direct contact with someone who can fix something like that, that's the place to go.
Yeah. Although, honestly, if I don't hear from anyone, I may just reach out to the folks at the train department and be like, hey, you know, can you help a
me out
brother
here a
out?
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if they can't fix it, just like point me in the right direction because I've tried this and I'm not getting anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Worst case, I can always help you whenever I see it.
yes. And I very may well take you up on that. Oh, hey, there's another car that can go to the interchange.
Da-da-da-da.
Yes.
So speaking of cars, on my Ragtimer waiting save that I usually play before stream starts, I've actually been testing out those new commuter coaches. The main carriages can hold 98 passengers each, and the combine can hold 70.
Nice.
I think we found our perfect car for our second train. Just
Nice.
a pure thing of get as many passengers transported as possible.
Oh, speaking of, if we're going to do that, I probably should reload the save since now that'll have us in company mode. So that way we can actually
Yes.
buy the cars. So let me quickly stop my train and let's do that real quick. So give me one moment here, folks.
Perfect timing. I've just parked the passenger train at Bryson itself. Like I pulled out of the yard and I'm just going to do late night passenger runs just because even at this time of the night, there's going to be like hundreds of passengers at Silver Central.
Yeah, and I'm still moving around a lot of the freight to get everything cleaned up before the next
Yeah.
interchange drops. So you know that there's plenty to do on this silly little railroad.
Yes. I'm honestly amazed people isn't here. So,
I will be joining you shortly. I'm currently still eating my Chick-fil-A.
You bring enough for the class?
No, but I did get a free nugget spent too much money at Chick-fil-A over the years, and they've started giving me free stuff. I'm concerned.
You should be. All right, servers back up.
You don't need to get me. You don't need to get me a savvy Chick-fil-A. I prefer chicken that's actually chicken.
The Chick-fil-A's chicken is actually chicken.
I'm more making a satirical jab at the American food industry, but yes.
I like my processed sludge.
Yeah.
You don't like your processed slop?
I love my processed slop. I feel like I ate like trash the last 2 days because being back in an area where there's civilization means that I can eat like a trash panda. So on Saturday, I ended up pay no attention to the sick man over here, folks. He's doing the best he can. But ended up having like a protein shake for breakfast and then ate a prime rib steak dinner that night, which was delicious. But that's like the only thing I ate, but that was a lot of food. And then Sunday, I ate Five Guys burgers and fries for lunch, which it's overpriced. Significantly.
You took Five Guys? I'm proud of you.
Shut up. But ended up. Wait, what? What's happening?
Derailed.
Oh God. Oh God! Bad caboose! Bad caboose! Naughty caboose! Evil caboose!
Bad caboose?
It's like bad horse.
Quit aboosing the caboose. Anyways,
I forgot about that caboose.
Five Guys.
Yes. No, couple the goddamn car on.
Also, Bro Train's apparently asking you if they made a Ace scale EBT car, what type should it be?
Hopper, 30-ton hopper, 3-bay hopper. Duh. God's gift to mankind. But
it has to be made out of steel.
Yeah, so I had Five Guys burgers and fries for lunch. So I got a bacon cheeseburger and all the goodies that come on that. And then got Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich on the way home from the gig.
Yeah, I heard you order that live.
That is true. General was not physically present, but he was spiritually present for that experience. So that was exciting. And today I ended up meeting a friend for breakfast, which they paid for breakfast, which was very sweet of them. And then had some hot pepper cheese balls and a salad. So I feel like I'm
balls in your mouth.
Look, if it's not having Five Guys in my mouth, it's hot balls. So I got to pick one or the other.
Hot cheesy balls.
Yeah. Aren't you jealous?
That actually kind of sounds good.
Gonna make a mental note for that later.
No. Take that out of context.
At least it's not in Conrail. Ow! But, yeah. Yeah, so tomorrow I go back to my diet eating, which means I will have probably a cup of yogurt for breakfast and a bowl of chili for lunch, which is still very, very good. But I just need to get back in the habit of eating less, and we'll see what happens. And guy called Odin, hello, good to have you here. Welcome back to the world of chocolate
Wondering if
rain.
Came in on all that. Chocolate rain.
Oh, that would be an interesting remix. Purple Rain, but it's actually just Chocolate Rain.
Oh boy, that's a throwback.
Yes. Of course, yeah. To probably do it, you'll have to immediately lean away from the mic to breathe. So.
Yes.
If
Chocolate
anyone in chat doesn't
cocaine.
know-
No.
If anyone in chat doesn't know what song we're referring to,
Please look it up.
well, please look it up. It's a classic.
Chocolate rain.
Some stay dry while others feel the pain. Chocolate rain.
Oh, sidebar. So, Chick-fil-A has a thing going on right now, which you're going to hear me open live.
Is it the extra nugget you got?
No, well, yeah, I've already demolished that. Don't worry. But they are running a thing where you can buy like a what is it? Like a classic style cup, like a commemorative cup,
Uh huh.
and there are a limited number of golden cups. And apparently, if you pull one of the golden cups, you get free Chick-fil-A for a year.
Oh.
So
Okay,
here
what's
we
the catch on
go.
that? Is the catch like, oh, you get free Chick-fil-A for a year, but you can only have one meal per week or something like that?
I honestly don't know, but it doesn't matter because I didn't get it anyway.
Yay!
It is a pretty cool looking cup, though. It's like one of the retro style. It's got like the retro style Chick-fil-A logo on it.
Have you, General, have you ever watched a series by a guy named Sam Reed Presents, I think is what his YouTube channel is? It's called, like,
Sam
The
Reed.
Studio Review. He lives down in your area, of all places, and is one of those, like, food YouTubers. But, like, he's done the thing where he only eats, like, Taco Bell for 30 days or whatever, but he went to
Yeah.
some of the, like, original Chick-fil-A locations that are actual, like, chain restaurants, or not chain restaurants, but actual, like, restaurants, and, like,
Yeah.
comparing to see if the food quality is better or worse. It's actually really interesting. I'll look up the video of the Chick-fil-A one and send it to you. It's a good way to kind of kill some time and, you know.
Yeah, I'd be very interested in that. And for Nick from Vegas, who I guess said, "Wait, say that again." Yeah, if you didn't know, because I didn't know until someone else told me, Chick-fil-A is running a thing where they're selling commemorative cups, and apparently there are like a very limited number of them that are painted gold. If you pull the gold one, you get free Chick-fil-A for a year. Not sponsored by Chick-fil-A, by the way.
Yes, but if Chick-fil-A is listening,
If
I'm
Chick-fil-A
still-
wants to sponsor us,
yeah.
not Angry, just me specifically.
Yeah, just general. He lives closer. He can actually get the food.
Yeah, I actually live within 10 minutes of a Chick-fil-A. It's great.
Yes.
All right. Now I am actually going to join, which means I won't be able to.
Enjoy your Chick-fil-A.
No, I've already enjoyed my Chick-fil-A. I've thoroughly enjoyed my Chick-fil-A. I probably shouldn't have eaten
Alrighty.
the extra nugget.
Angry, am I clear to at least as far as the Governor's Island passing loop?
Yes. I'm currently just adding one more car on at Ella, and then I believe I will be highballing from there to
Through the yacht.
to Whittier to get another couple of cars.
And to drop off the Ep Springs before then highballing it to Silver?
There was no change.
Probably. Correct. No
between
change.
Now and the last time. Okay.
Yes. Because remember, they got rid of the penny, therefore there is no change.
Oh,
Boo.
quarter for your thoughts?
Nickel for your thoughts.
Yes. No, $50 bill for your thoughts.
Copper for your thoughts.
No $2 bill for your thoughts. If you ever want to make someone look really, really dumb, give them a $2 bill.
Yes.
Wow.
It breaks people. It's really fun.
So, Yeah. So okay, so I guess you wouldn't know this since you're Australian. So the common denominator for numeral bills is $1 bills, $5 bills, $10 bills, $20 bills, 50 and 100, right? There is
we have a $1 coin here, but apart from that, we have the same denominations. Yeah, for our...
Technically, we have a $1 coin as well, but yeah, neither here nor there. But yeah, it's one. It goes pretty much 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. There is a legal $2 bill. You can get them at the bank, and it is just a $2 bill. It's worth $2. That's all there is to it. But they're so stupidly uncommon because no one uses them that if you give them to some poor unsuspecting teenager working at a grocery store, they'll kind of look at you funny.
And a guy called Odin, thank you for the $5 saying, also live within 10 minutes of a Chick-fil-A. I am also within 10 minutes of a Publix, which has surprisingly good fried chicken and deli sandwiches. You guys are making me hungry again because I have not eaten any dinner. I probably should have heated something up before I started the stream. Anyways.
I actually got accused of having a counterfeit bill one time by someone because it was a $2 bill.
Oh?
Because they didn't think it was a real thing. That's about all there is to it. And then their manager came over and like, you're stupid. And it took it anyways.
Nice. Very nice. And Donnie Boy saying he has several $2 bills in their wallet at any given time. I give them out whenever I see them, or get them whenever you see them. Sweet.
Yeah. I also have taken up to keeping a couple $1 coins on me every now and then, because we have the golden $1 coins now, or they've been a thing for a couple of years now, but they also kind of throw people for a loop.
Yeah.
All right, what needs to be run? What do I need to run?
Probably at Whittier. There's logging obviously needs to be done. I'm going to be coming through wanting to pick up those couple of cars. There's like 4 or 5 that are down there that need to go to the interchange. Not the ones that are like at the back of the strings, but there's like a dedicated cut of them that need to be picked up.
Okay. Uh-oh. Help, I'm falling through the world!
That doth sound like a personal problem.
The world, though... Okay, where's Black Hills 110?
It's at the sawmill.
Is it? Oh, it's actually on the string of cars. Okay.
And meanwhile, there's all these wires going through my my face. Oh, I need to add the $5 for the for the first person time. I was almost out of it, and then they drugged me back in.
You were that close.
And guy called over with another 5 saying, ideal counterfeit $2 bills. No one would know if they're real or not anyways. Well, thank you, guy called Odin. Appreciate it.
I mean, they kind of would know there's something fishy because you'll have an entire band of them.
True.
Actually, that's inspired me. I need to go get an entire band of $2 bills just to screw with people. Could you imagine how confused? Oh boy.
Oh man,
You pay for your meal and tips just using $2 bills. Just like, what the fuck? How are we going? Yeah, how are we going to answer this?
Yes, and apparently Bro Train also has $50 coins. Yeah, the 50-cent coin's not too popular either. And Bandon, I saw your joke from earlier. Limes to you.
What'd they say?
I'm trying to find it here. Where was it? Nickel and lime this man, yes.
Nickel and lime?
Yes. And Godzilla King is here now, hello. And apparently Donnie Boy is saying if you happen to have $half coins, check to see if they were minted before 1964. Those are made of 90% silver and are worth something depending on the mint condition and date. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Those are the Eisenhowers, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah.
And $half coins between 1965 and 70 are made of 40% silver and are still valuable to some. Interesting. And JSJ is here. Hello, JSJ.
Hi, JSJ.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. But who changed the whistle on this thing?
I don't remember. But
Midland.
that does sound like a very Midland thing. Is it a Reading 6?
No, it's a Rizzoli TMP 3 chime.
Oh, no. I think someone in the chat was telling us to check out that whistle at one point. That's what happened.
Ah.
So, General, I may need a helper.
Where are you at?
I'm between Ela and Whittier. I've got
He's going through
4,628 tons currently going 13 miles an hour and slowing down with
Need a
66
rescue?
cars. I need a big engine.
Okay,
I
give me
will
a second.
I will definitely need another engine to help me up the hill, which is convenient because number 5's near you too.
Yes, and number 5 should be repaired. Yes. All right, let me turn her around real quick. Because you're slogging it up the hill into Whittier proper, right?
Yes, and then I will be slogging
Yes.
over the hill at what it's called, Barker's and no, not Connolly.
Yeah, if he's
Cowie.
barely making it up to Whittier, which I believe is like the like 0.5%, then there's no way in the hells he's
Yeah,
making
no,
it up
you're
to.
not making it. Yeah, I hate to say it, Chief, but you're not making it.
So either you
Yeah.
have to double head tender to tender, like
Nope.
that picture I sent. you.
Nope, we're not doing that. That is a big no from me,
I
Chief.
hard veto that. And notice how even that said a rare doubleheader because it never happens.
No, it didn't say rare, it said curse.
Either way.
Yeah, because and the cursed part is true because no one does it.
So either you have to do that, or, and brace yourselves for this, you'll have to cut the train into multiple sections and double the hill. You have to
Why
run
would
second
we-
section.
Why would we run it in multiple sections? Because I can literally just turn my locomotive around at the conveniently placed turntable right here.
Or the why.
Which is, but yeah, or the why. But why would I do that when
Yes.
there's a turntable like 2 feet behind me?
Yes.
True.
Also, it. Yeah, never mind.
Nick, formerly from Vegas, also saying I have a 1910 Mercury dime in a box somewhere. A customer at a grocery store I work for paid exclusively in them. I also have a 50-cent coin that's worth $300 from the same store. So, that's awesome. That's very cool.
That is cool. I once got given like a. I once got a. I forget what it is. It's like a praying angel coin or something like that. I looked it up at one point, but it's like, it's a golden coin with like a walking angel on it. It's apparently some kind of like Catholic coin or something like that. I got it as spare change out of a vending machine one time. Not even joking. Like, this was at middle school. I'm guessing someone had put it in there and treated it like a quarter.
Interesting. Interesting. And Godzilla King, we're doing good. We're doing very good. So, I will also say thank you for those who have been super chatting and joining as members and all that sort of stuff. If you didn't hear, the Garden Railroad has become expensive, and with having that now fix up the live Steam engine, it could be more. So all of that's going to help with that, and obviously we'll film some content and share with you guys with that, so I appreciate all the help. So Thank you.
All your donations go directly towards the Ragtimer Model Train Slush Fund.
Towards Ragtimer's crippling addiction. But hey, it's not drugs or alcohol, so...
For only $2 a day, you too can help a struggling Ragtimer.
With his live Steam engine that is acting up.
Yes.
Yes. A guy called Odin apparently has some Roman coins, too. Interesting.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think the oldest coin I have is like 8. No. Take that back. I have like a 1600s doubloon off of. It was off of the what's that really famous shipwreck? The Spanish galleon off of the Florida coast.
I don't remember.
You know which one I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And Josh Iwashi plays is saying better than the Trade Simulator Classic DLC edition. I have way too much DLC in that game. But a lot of it's also dedicated to the Clear Creek narrow gauge line, which is still a very fun route to run. So
to be fair, I had debated about trying to do that, like buying a bunch of DLC for Train Simulator, and then I just adamantly refused because it was like, why are they charging so much money for DLC?
yeah.
How you hanging up back there? Angry?
I am approaching this. I'm on the curve entering Whittier.
Okay, well, I am off the turntable now, heading your direction.
Okay, so I will meet you in the yard. If you want to grab number 4 and maybe spot those couple of cars, and then what we can do is pretty quickly, like, I'll drop off the couple of Ep Springs cars with the eastbound cut.
Uh-huh.
And then we can do the westbound.
Been training?
I'm still going to need a second engine to go over this hill, though.
So I'm probably gonna. So while I'm thinking around in number 4, I'll probably go ahead and let number 5 water.
Okay.
While you guys are busy doing stuff in Whittier, would I be able to get past you with the passenger?
Yeah,
Yes, because we're going to go in the yard.
Yeah.
Are you going to the long tracks?
Yes, I'm going to the long tracks. I've got my switches lined for that, so I won't hit you.
Cool.
Is this the K4-ish mod? This is the M1-ish mod. Yeah, and Josh Iwashi, you're right. Like, $30 for 40 missions is dumb. And Build a Funky saying, time to get into breeding horses. That'll make your addiction seem reasonable.
I don't know if I want to get into that.
Neither do I.
I have neither the space, nor time, nor patience, nor will to do that. More power to you, though. Although I do hear it's rather profitable.
Yeah, it is, but of course, you know, I can't think about that soda without thinking of Mr. Hands. If you know, you know, and do not say a word.
Alright, let's go.
Like, it is a type of soda
this
that I
town.
literally cannot say on stream, otherwise the stream gets taken down.
Oh. Not O to that, like O is in this string that's on my train needs to go to Silva, or Whittier. Silva. Stroke!
Of genius.
Yeah?
Yes, you can't go over the mountain. And I will show off the mountain once I'm out of first person in approximately 3 minutes or so.
The train went over the
Is it time for another
mountain.
donation?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it'd be nice to be, you know.
Who put this thing on AI?
AI?
AI
Sorry about that,
generated
CD.
trains on
Timelines?
on my railroad?
Time isn't made out of limes. It is made out of circles. That's why clocks are
Speaking of
round.
rhymes, Carl is freaking out in content notifications.
Is he?
Yeah, Mikado Monday. It's in the same stream over and over again.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Odin.
No, Odin, no!
What did
I
Odin
mean,
do?
thank you, but
$2.
$2.
$2.
Great. They gave us a $2 note.
Did somebody say kaboom?
What's the A stand for? A, baby. No.
Fine.
Alcoholism.
Yes. Alcoholism.
That works.
Look at number 5. It's a Mikado. It's Mikado Monday
it
with
not
number
watering?
5. Yes.
Would you mind bumping it forward to the coal tower?
Yes. Give me.
Also, how did you want to execute this, getting these cars on the back end?
Well, I just realized I'm stuck in first person trying to do a lot.
Okay, don't worry about number
No,
5.
no, we're doing it live. We're doing it live.
Meanwhile, I'm pulling into Ella.
Cool.
Okay. Number 5 is doing its thing. I'm running back as fast as I can to number 10. Oh, God.
I have 6 frames.
I have 15.
I
Fuck you
have
do that.
2.
Screw you too, then.
Will this train stop?
Nope.
Yes, it will.
Will it bend? Will it blend?
Will it sausage?
Whoa.
Oops, gabagool sausage.
All right, so I think what may be simplest.
I'm
is
going to
if-
pull forward with the blue cars, move those off to another track, and then you come in and put the
Yes.
red cars on.
Yes.
Yes, I know Control T can teleport, but where's the fun in doing that when I could flop around like a noisy sausage?
No.
Okay,
Drop on the deck and
important
flop like a
question.
fish.
Important question for everyone. I'm just stopping at Ella right now. Will
Uh-huh.
you guys finish your switching moves by the time I pass by East Whittier Yard?
I mean,
I'm
there's
stopping.
still
I'm
the
stopping at
bypass,
each
so...
So
General, where are you
Let's
going?
see. I'm
General,
just
stop.
pulling up to the switch. I'm just pulling up to the switch.
I need more space. I need more room.
What do you mean that you got? You're going straight.
Train stuck. Train stuck. Train stuck. Help!
You're going straight. You're fine.
But I'm going to back up and get out of your way and do the switching.
Yes,
So-
but you're going straight.
Yes. For a moment I wasn't, though.
Why weren't you?
That's a question that can be disputed at another date and time. But... Okay.
The biggest reason I hate low FPS is the fact that I can't
Read.
blow the whistle very well.
Yes. Cannot read. God, what should I have for dinner tonight? I've got half a leftover sub that I could heat up. I should probably eat that before it goes bad.
Why do you have half a nuclear submarine in your...
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
What are you, Godzilla?
Yes. Or should we do the whole Austin Power bit? It's Godzilla! But actually, due to copyright law, it's not Godzilla. Even though we should still say it is.
Godzilla.
Though it isn't.
But we should still run like he's Godzilla. Though he isn't.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yes. All right, where do I need to go with this?
Your switch is lined.
Wonderful.
Hold up. Where did our $6,000 go?
Oh hell!
I paid down the debt.
I'll be right back.
Oh, everything okay, General?
Oh my gosh, guess what? I'm in third person again. Thank Bejeebus.
Woohoo!
I would like to thank the Academy for all of their assistance in making this moment possible. I would like to thank Vegeta and the Bug Planet.
Oh, William. William.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, good evening. Got a question. What's the number one most despised condition that any railroad crew can run a train in? FYI, AngryRagtimer, get out of first person. Well, thank you.
So what's that, minus 20 minutes? Which is 20 minutes worth of donations to put you in first person won't actually put you in first person or something?
Now we'll just let it slide.
Yeah.
But thank you, William Rossimano. Appreciate it. That'll be going directly to the Garden Railroad help AngryRagtimer fix his broken live steam engine fund. So thank you. Did General stop his train? I think he did. He well, I guess he had to get on a phone call, so he doesn't know how far he's going.
Mm.
But to answer your question, William Rossimano, yes. To answer your question, William Rossimano, the answer is probably somewhere along the lines of cold and wet. Like our steam crews, I can't speak from experience, but I can at least say what they've told me, is if it's cold outside, it makes being in the cab a little more tolerable. That said, if it's wet and cold in a cab, it just makes it miserable. Even though you've got a nice hot boiler next to you, it makes it bad. That, or if it's just stupid hot, like you have like an 80, 90 degree day, and your steam engine is hot and dry, and you're just sweating like a pig, and you're having to drink like pickle juice and brine and that sort of stuff just to keep your electrolytes up. So that's what I would say. I've worked a couple of miserable days where it's cold and wet, and I'm in a three-piece suit acting as conductor or brakeman, and that's not fun. Like, it's fun, but it's not how I'd want to be spending my day.
Mm.
So I can elaborate on that if necessary, but you know. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these cars put to wa. Okay. And then meanwhile, number 4 here has now tied up its train. And I'm going to go ahead and get it the blazes out of here, as they say in the Polar Express. And a guy called Odin has subscribed over on Twitch. Well, thank you, guy called Odin. I appreciate you.
Ooh,
Also, damn you, because that means I'm back in first... Or no, are we doing that rule? I think I'm back in first person for 5 minutes. We were so close. And yet so far. But in the end, it didn't even matter.
Yeah. So that confirms that you're departing ahead of me?
No, because I still need to get General's engine on mine. So you will be leaving before we do.
Gotcha. Well, just a heads up, I am scheduled to stop at all stations, so...
Then we will find a passing siding and make use of it.
Well, if I get to Silver Central before you have to pass me, I can just hold myself in Silver Central Station and allow you to get through.
Yes.
Because all I would need to do then is do a quick shuttle down to Silver Depot and then use the Y before then heading back to Bryson.
Yes.
And given there is 800 people alone waiting for Bryson, yeah.
Yes.
Like, a part of me wonders if I just load up with solely Bryson passengers and then just run in the Super Express.
I mean, if you need to do that to make some quick money and then make it happen,
Yeah.
that might be what has to happen.
Yeah. Definitely the second passenger train is just another one of Heavy Pacifics, and then Heavy Pacific, a baggage car, and then just those commuter cars. 98 passengers per car. That is going to drain that station like nobody's business.
Yeah. A guy called Odin with 50 bits on Twitch saying the worst place to be for a steam cab crew is on the footplate of a Victorian cabless locomotive in the north of England or Scotland in the winter. That does sound rough.
It does.
And John Zier is now following on Twitch. Wow, today's a big day for Twitch. Jesus. Well, thank you, everyone who's on Twitch watching this and following along. Appreciate all of you. Especially if you're new here. Welcome. I am Lord Ragtimer, Lord of the Onion Rings. Let's see where that car is. Let's see where that car is.
Let's see where that car is. Wonder who it's from.
It's from your mom. How's the steel mill doing? The steel mill is doing just fine. The steel mill is currently... Let me go through this cut of cars. It is on fire in the right way. And guy called Odin with another 50 bits saying, I just remembered that I have Twitch and it's cheaper to chat over here. Also, fuck Google. Yes. Yes. So, well, thank you. And that actually then means I have to add one more minute because I believe that's how it equates. No, it's 2 minutes. Crap. Okay. There we go. All right, let's get number 5 on our train here. So we'll get this set up for General. And then we'll get him tied onto the head end. He can be our main engineer boy here when he's back. And, whoa. Let's hope that I don't hit anything. And I think we'll be safe. And Roy Rusmano also saying, is it true a lot of train crews hate running on a track that's heavily overgrown with weeds and vegetation so dense where you can't see the rail? Yes, and that makes operations a pain in the butt. Basically, just don't get in the railroading. That is the long and short of it here. So. Okay. Okay, and I see where you are, so that's good.
I mean, the pop-up that said how many passengers has arrived at Whittier probably helped.
Yes. Are you sure about you'll be safe? Now you're making me second guess myself, Godzilla King. If that is your real name.
I mean, I just presumed it was actually Gojira King, but could be wrong.
Could be. Well, while we're waiting for General to come back, I might as well oil my train, since we don't have that mod, or not mod, the thing here. And now Godzilla King's following on Twitch. Jeez, so many people are on Twitch today.
Ooh.
Yeah, we have 12 people consistently watching on Twitch, which is the the highest I think we've ever had on there. So thank you. We've got a decent amount of people to, yeah, get 2 more to the goal. Exactly.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think we're a few subscribers away from having 25 subscribers as well, so that's awesome. And then on YouTube, we got a fair amount of people as well, so thank you to all of you on YouTube also watching. So. Okay. 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 I'm going to cut my brakes out. So that way General will have the brakes when we get to that point. But while I'm stuck in first person, I might as well oil my train. 99%, 99%. Look at these fools that are 99%. Well, this is less exciting than I thought. All the cars are like well oiled.
Ooh.
It's like it's a well-oiled machine. How long's my train, though? Oh, 6-7. Nice. And Pro Train celebrating 9 months membership saying no first person. Thank you. That means we are out of first person yet again. Thank goodness. Okay. Well, now I lost place of where I was on this damn engine, or this damn train. So now we have to zoom back and... Oh, that car's low. Yeah, the auto oiler we're getting for Silva, but we have not unlocked it yet. Is there a reason why I don't use the water tender mod? I just... not really into it. You know. Personal preference. And why is my mouse moving around like it's being run by a hacker?
Ooh. I just realized I've got an industry mod that I installed on my waiting save that I forgot to uninstall for this save, so...
Just don't go down the track.
Yep.
Meanwhile, there goes Century of Midland. No. Oh, some of these cars are really low. We could have had a hot box. Interesting.
I mean, in this weather, would it have actually been a hot box or would it have just been a warmed up box?
No, it's hot box. Could have been bad. Could have been very bad.
I mean, are we in Ohio right now? And are we in Norfolk Southern?
No, but we could be.
Mm,
Yes, the mouse is drunk and doing funny things. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Gosh. It's hard to believe we've been playing for almost 2 hours and we haven't made it to the other end of the railroad yet. We've just been getting stuff. And don't worry, I'm not in first person, Mike Love, so this is all third. Until someone inevitably forces me back in a third or the first person, but we have a few moments of bliss. And Wilster with 100 bits, which means that I am back in first person now for 2 minutes, roughly? Yeah, we're just going to say 2 minutes. I'm going to wait on that, though, until I finish, because I think I'm almost at the end of this cut, and I really don't want to have to...
You may want to go ahead and double head my locomotive. I'm going to be a minute.
Oh. Oh, no. You hear that, folks? That means the general is doing general things.
ooh.
He's generally doing something on a general formation for the generality of all humankind to generally understand. But I will get back to first person here in a second. Appreciate your patience. Oh, it's William out of this day out of first. Thank God. Okay. Thank goodness. Okay. What is a hot box? That is when a bearing overheats to the point that the metal is now rubbing and causing friction, which is then heating up, and it causes problems. And if you have that, stuff can light on fire. And fire bad. Okay. All right. And off we go into the wild blue yonder. Double-heading trains with almost 4,000 tons behind us. Alrighty. Got a decent-sized train right there. Excellent. And you know what? While this leaves, we're going to go ahead and be proactive because why not? Okay, where are you going? Connolly Creek L2. It's time to send number whatever back up to its other place.
110?
Yes.
Meanwhile, number 3 is still up at the top of the branch.
Yes, I'm going to take care of that while we're rolling out of here. So let's go ahead and put that there. And then, okay, those cars are now ready to go. Oh, I just realized there's going to be a problem. I have to wait for number 110 to go up first. So, back to our doubleheader, shall we? Okay. Well, as they say in the old country, the big train is here. All hail the big train. So let's see how much speed we can get with a 4,000-ton train. 60 cars. Not bad. Not bad at all. Until General comes back, and then General will take over. And Wilster has subscribed at Tier 1. Well, thank you.
Ooh.
Appreciate that, William. Okay. So off we go. Someone is now floating directly outside of the cab. They're holding on for dear life, as is tradition. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh.
All right. And Mighty Titan Class, howdy do. Welcome. Okay. All right. So hopefully we will not run into the back of the passenger train at Wilmot. However, we do not have signals on this route yet, so we're going in blind. Going in blind, people. Speaking of blinding, let me maybe not have my headlight on to blind that.
I mean, as long as you don't pass by Thomas Valley, you know, loop yet.
Well,
Fine.
guess where I'm at.
Thomas Valley.
Yeah. And William Masamano saying, that reminds me, my friends and I finished laying track in the first tunnel we dug. It was fun until yours truly got pelted in the head with a rock the size of a softball falling from the ceiling. Yeah, that's not great there. You might want to shore up that tunnel roof small amount just to prevent said action. Speaking of action, as I slow down to not run into the back of Physicist here. Thank you for watching. We're already 2 hours in. If you are new here, do consider subscribing if you're on YouTube. If you're watching the stream on YouTube, please hit that thumbs up button. That sincerely helps me out with the YouTube algorithm and lets more people see our train shenanigans, whether it's Livestream or Garden Railroading or Railroader or whatever other games or shenanigans we up to. It sincerely does help, so please hit that thumbs up button. And again, to all of you who are super chatting or joining as a channel member or subscribing over on Twitch, huge thank you to all of you. You guys are awesome, and I truly, truly do appreciate the support. So, thank you. All right, there's a passenger train. I probably should stop. Yeah, that is a good question. Did you wear a hard hat? Okay. And Bro Train, when you worked retail, I had several boxes of freight fall on your head. Oof. All I remember is a couple of boxes. Boss said more than that landed on my head.
Oof.
That does sound rough. And Nick, before you leave, you have to explain what you're talking about there, because I'm reading what I'm reading, and that makes me concerned. Physicist, what speed do you have your engine running at? What's that max speed?
It's max speed's on 45. Track speed's 40.
Okay, then why is it only going like 18 miles an hour?
Because it's accelerating from the station.
Well, I have a freight, and I'm even accelerating faster with a hell of a lot more weight.
Could also be because I've got a really low frame rate. Could that be affecting it?
I don't know. We will monitor at a safe distance, and we'll respond back and report back as we...
Could it also be the fact I super loaded the tender with 10 times the amount it would normally carry? That way I don't have to worry about column water for ages, like I said at the end of last stream.
Yes. And Trains Are Fun saying today's your birthday. Well, happy birthday. Thank you for spending a little bit of it with us tonight.
Happy day of birth.
Yeah, Devo Death, I may end up having to help shove this train up the hill.
Which train? I mean, I've done this run before with this much, column water in the tender. It's made it up itself fine.
Yes. There we go. We're speeding up now. And then William Russell was saying, in the mining industry, mainly hard rock grinding, there's a safety protocol called bar down. It's where you take a large pry bar and you bang it in the area to search for loose rock. Ah, yes. And then when it inevitably caves in on you and you die, then you're like, yep, that rock was loose. So... Okay, so we'll continue accelerating here. Hopefully we can get up the mountain without any problems or anything. So that should be good. And then that'll...
Yeah, I'm gonna do a fun thing. I'm gonna put myself into the loop of Barkers and allow you to pass by.
Thank you.
My hope is that you'll be going fast enough that my train will not actually have to stop in Barker's Loop.
Oh,
You will have already cleared it.
Well, I guess I'll put the throttle to the ceiling here, and we'll see what happens. And Mighty Titan class, because of how much weight we have behind us, it is the hill for sure, because we are needing 2 engines to get down this track. So, double header, do we need it? Double header, yes we do.
I am watching the points at the Whittier end of Barker's Loop like a hawk right now.
Well, now we're just going to speed up and hope for the best.
For the what?
Don't worry about it. Well, we're rapidly approaching the ass of your train.
Yep.
Okay. Have you made it past the switch?
I haven't even hit the switch yet.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, this is going to be awkward then. I am speeding up, trying to get close.
The main worry is that you'll be so close that there won't be time to flip the switch back once the end of my train's past it.
Okay. Then I guess I will slow down just a hair.
Okay, locomotive is crossed it.
Hoyo! And, I got the switch. I got the switch!
Yep. For the love of...
No, God!
I was already watching the switch.
Well, this is now awkward. I'm continuing to follow. I am not stopping.
Well, I am.
Oh, shit. Dump! Dump!
Ow. Did anything break? You wait there.
Well, now I have to recharge my entire train.
Which means at this point I might as well just depart.
God damn it, Napa.
We know what we're doing, chat. We know what we're doing.
I didn't want to have to dump the train right before the freaking hill. All the momentum we have is now gone. You hear Rusty Button saying, worth every penny for that ride. Okay. The conductor's probably mad as hell at the back of the train. What the hell's going on with that crap?
I love 24-hour manufacturing with no support on second shift.
Okay, we are
What did I
almost.
miss? Why is there a passenger train in front of us?
So. Yes.
There was an attempt for me to line myself into Barker's Creek loop to allow the freight to pass, but because of miscommunication, Angry didn't realize I was already watching the switch, and so it essentially became a game of I kept throwing the switch to allow him to pass, he kept throwing it back and thinking he was the one going to throw it to pass, so he ended up going into the loop behind me and crashing into the back of me.
Did we actually crash?
No, nothing was damaged, but it does mean that right before the hill, that freight train has lost all of its momentum.
Well, can you not back into Barker's?
He's already gone. All right, so General, do you have control of number 5?
Yeah, I put myself into the loop.
Okay, I've got
That
control of
train
number
followed
10.
me into said loop. Now I'm officially hitting the hill at 27 miles an hour.
The hill. There it is.
Took a while.
Yes.
I have 5, count them, 5 frames.
I've got 14, 13, 12.
11.
Alrighty, so listen carefully, Angry. I'm going to put myself into the loop track at Dillsborough, so the track closest to the station building itself.
Okay.
Once I'm in there, I will throw the switch back to allow you to keep going on the main.
Well, we have to stop and pick up a car at Dillsborough.
Oh, for the love of... Okay then, Silver Central then.
That'll work.
Sort of an elongated crossing, but you know, whatever.
You like it. You like those long
Let's beat it
whistles,
long.
them Tweetsy style whistles.
I would very thoroughly enjoy it if I could actually blow it. Oh, hey, look, Bluetooth seat.
Yes.
I would be giving a full-blown whistle show if I actually could.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. JSJ, no.
I am moving my mouse up and down right now, and it's not like responding at all.
I'm very afraid of what JSJ may or may not do right now. Saying there's a disturbing lack of green names in this chat.
Oh boy,
Not on the hill.
the hill.
Oh, we're slowing down.
I noticed. You know, I wonder if I reduce the tree density, will that help?
It might. KFC Gaming, hello. Don't egg him on. You know he will. Do you really want to egg on a Canadian? You never know what the Canadians will do next, eh? Okay, good. I was worried, Nick from Vegas, when you said hamsters. I was like, why are you eating hamsters? Apparently they're chicken cordon bleu things.
Hamsters?
That's what he called them. Hamsters.
Hamsters?
Okay.
Alright, I legit don't know what to do at this point because I've reduced my levels to potato and I'm still not getting good frames.
Yeah, the game's just unoptimized as shit. Like I could turn everything down to like bare minimum, and it has absolutely no change to my graphics card. Yeah, like no change to like the frame rate at all. So I might as well have the graphics on a decent amount because it's not going to change either way.
Man, now you guys are talking about food again. Egg on bacon and hollandaise sauce. God, I'm hungry. This is not helping me, everyone.
But it
I mean,
says
if we're
egg on
talking-
Canadian bacon, so, you know...
I mean, if we're talking about chicken-based meals, I'm quite a fan of chicken Kiev. And yes,
Sounds
I
very
say
Ukrainian.
Kiev, not Kiev. Yes, like it's been a very. This is a very first world problem, but I've been getting quite annoyed at the supermarket recently because since the conflict started, a lot of brands changed their branding from Chicken Kiev to Chicken Kiev, and now for some reason some brands are changing it back. I'm just like, why? Just why? It's such a first world problem for me.
Holy shit.
Come on.
Holy shit. JSJ.
20 memberships.
20 memberships.
3 hours in
Wow.
the first person for you. Unless you want all 3 of us to be the first person for a bit.
Holy shit. Oh my
Shit,
god.
Nelson changes for a membership.
Up, I'm about to get smeared on the side of the tunnel. Goodbye, everybody.
Oh god. 5 times 20 is... That's 100, which is... God damn it, I literally just got that screen down.
An hour and 40 minutes. So either an hour and 40 minutes solely for you, or you split that in 3 and all 3 of us have to be in.
I think that sounds like a me problem. Okay, let's see. That's going to be 1.
Hey, JSJ just tagged you, by the way.
Oh, I don't need to. Okay, thank God.
I think you should do it for the memes.
But the big train. How about this? Well, I'll have the timer running, but on our way back, we'll go into first person for a little bit.
Why are we diverted to the outside track?
Yeah, why did we get diverted here? There's literally no reason for us to get diverted on this part of the line.
As I said,
Oh my God, William Russamano with... What?
$50, fuck me.
Why weren't you at elf practice? Wow.
Also, I had lined you to go all the way up the yard ladder at Hillsborough and all the way back down.
Well, did you line us off to the passing track here for like no reason?
I'll say for the 3rd time. Sneaky.
But
I knew
why?
that you would. I knew that you were heading up the hill, so you would not be going at a speed where you would derail by hitting it. So I thought it would
Bold of you
at
to
least a
assume.
tiny bit of speed.
Well, guys, thank you so much. That... You bozos. Bunch of freaking bozos. Well, thank you. God, there's a lot of noise going on right now in chat.
There's a difference between lining Jersey into the house track at Mark Park and knowing that you're not going to go anything above 25 miles an hour while going to Cowan.
You say
So I'm
that.
able to line you into a passing lane.
You say as we're going 26 miles an hour.
Yeah, after you already left through Cowie. Like the locals are already through, and you're on the way
Yeah, the
down.
locos are through. The cars aren't. We're still dragging through that.
All right, we may want to cut the throttle here because we need to pick up one car in a minute or two.
Okay.
And I'm cut out on brakes, so you have the brakes.
Wonderful.
I'm sure
And the
that's
hopper we
not
need to pick
wrong.
up is coming into view.
Is it the coal hopper?
It is the coal hopper.
Yeah, look at that. Where is the switch for that? Oh, it's right there. Will it stop?
Will it blend?
Will it bend?
Will it float?
Oh, that's switched. That switch is thrown. Look at that.
Wait, which one this time?
The crossover switch.
I didn't touch that one.
I did. It was me!
It was me the whole time. It was me
Oh.
all the time, Barry.
Just
does that
Sam
also-
Rice and drop out. I've been here the whole time.
Okay, so that's also Silva interchange. So realistically speaking, right, we can just cut.
Pop
our
the engines
locomotive
off and grab it and get it, yeah.
Yeah. Is there
Who's the
anything we had to
ghost
actually deliver here? Or
No,
was that...
that's the only thing we're
Nope.
picking up.
Right.
Which is why once I have a Silver Central, I'm setting the switches to allow you to just highball straight to the
Oops.
interchange.
Pop the brake. Yeah, okay. There we go.
All right, I'm going to step away for one quick second while General gets this engine cut off or cut the you know what I mean. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh my god, that was a lot of noise. Thank you guys. That'll go a long way to helping with hopefully getting the Garden Railroad and the Livestream engine fixed up. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. I'll be right back. Don't do anything dumb while I'm gone.
Roger, Dodger. This is a lot of mass to be stopping with just train brakes or locomotive brakes.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of shocking to see the size difference between his locomotive and my locomotive.
Mm-hmm.
My locomotive is well proportioned, I would say. His locomotive's just big. Seriously, guys, by the way, that was insane.
Actually, oh my god, another $50.
What the heck? You're throwing money at him! They're throwing money at you!
Well, I guess that $50 can go to my GPU fund.
Shit. Oh, that switch wasn't aligned. Forward again. Holy crap. I don't know. Oh, hell. I gotta take this call.
Oh my
I'll be
god,
back.
it's just me. So, hi chat. How are you all? I trust no one's blown anything up yet. And before anyone asks, no, you cannot have my fridge, or my microwave, or my toaster. Just do not ask about buying any of my appliances. Viewership goes down to 0. Da, 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 da. Bro Train, I'm Australian. I don't have a soul. And I don't have a couch. Because I was known as broke. Godzilla King? Sure. Like, you know, I haven't watched Heiss's, Mikado stream video thing. So, I have no idea what he said. Hopefully it's something good. JSJ, the oven. I have a slow cooker, which is not for... Oh, I see, Godzilla. Yeah, that was like... What was that? A year ago now? When the SDNS...
God damn it! I go away for like 2 seconds, and thank you, William Rosamano, for another $50. Holy shit!
Espenmarsh, no, you cannot have my liver. I kind of need that to, digest alcohol. Kind of important.
Jesus.
Yeah. In the about 2 minutes that both you and General have gone, I've been asked about my soul, my couch, my liver, my...
All good questions.
Yeah. Mainly because I told them they can't have my fridge, they can't have my microwave. They can't have my thing. Like, I've also jokingly said that next $50 that got sent is for my GPU fund. CB. Luckily, I was a few hundred kilometers away from the main fires, but it was still a bit smoky in Melbourne. Yeah. And Espen Marsh, I don't have a liver donor's card, but I do have an organ donor card, so you're partially right.
All right, let's see if General can communicate via whistle.
He's coming on a phone call.
There he goes. Push, General, push! Or pull, or both, I don't know.
All right, line is set for the main pass to the central. I'm just going
No!
sit here and...
We're Musamato with another $20. Holy shit. Dude, thank you.
Another 20 for the GPU.
Nope, this is for the... This is mine. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Holy crap.
No, I mean to get me a new GPU.
I never agreed to that. All right. So let's keep on a rolling here. So we are now approaching Dillsborough proper.
Yep.
Gosh. So we have 61 cars, 3,800 tons. And Mighty Titan class with $5 saying, "Hey, Angry, if you have a slush problem with that rock like power, just buy a powerful locomotive." Oh wait, we have no money on this railroad. You are correct. We have no money on this railroad. We may not have money, but we do have dreams. We have our dreams.
Sending a screenshot in staff chat of a shot I just took.
Oh boy. And did I see my message about my friend being a blank to you in the tunnel? No, I did not. I did not. And Steamlance, I'm just trying to catch up on chat here. Apparently they extended the Walker branch connecting from Bryson Yard instead all the way to Connolly. Jesus, that sounds like one hell of a mod. Sheesh.
And then apparently there's an extra like 2 mile of spare track on top of that too.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll be able to make it into the place. The spurs mainly switchbacks. Now you're talking my kind of lingo. I love me a good logging switchback. Okay, so Silva Central passing by.
Yep.
Okay. Is that a passenger station mod in Silva? Yes, it's between Silva and Dillsborough, but yes.
And it produces a hell of a lot of stuff.
Okay, and we're not taking the Y because we won't fit in the Y yet. Okay, so then we need to see where the hell we're going. And the answer is we're going to hell. No.
Ba-da-da-da.
I think we're lined now. Yeah, there's a lot of logging stuff that's coming alongside, which would be really cool to see in the future. I haven't tried the Graham County mod, but I know of it.
I mean, I'm just waiting for Bucko to make another one of these central style stations that they've planned to make.
Oh boy.
Because what is it? He's planning for one at East Whittier, one at Bryson, one at Alaka, one at Andrews. So essentially, a station as populated with passengers needing to be transported to Silver Central on both ends of the railway, if not one in the middle as well. Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yes. And what rolling stock mods do we have? We have a lot. We have a couple of mods from Raider Locomotive Works, a couple from Pancakes, a couple from Beeman, and a whole bunch of people. Also the Marquette Creations, so it'd be easier to tell you what we don't have.
It'd be easier to ask what we don't have than it would be to what we have. Essentially, anything that would be at least somewhat prototypical for 1940s, we have. Yeah, for the most part. Like we have the SD40 mod, but we don't have any like the modern rolling stock asset rippy type ones that I'm aware of.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong though. Like I haven't actually looked that deep into what rolling stock is spawnable.
And William, that is both funny and sad. What a jerk. Is 70 mods too many? That's rookie numbers. Rookie numbers.
All them Wookiee numbers.
Alrighty. How many I have? At least 100. Probably more.
Godzilla King, while that would be useful, things like Silver Central, it looks like they're more designed not so much for very long passenger trains, but for more frequent trains.
Okay, that's lined.
Which could be a
That's
problem,
lined.
given that this is very much
That's
a freight
lined.
line rather than passenger line.
Oh, that track's Occupado. That track's Occupado.
Kadunk.
Switch. Thank you. There we go. Now we're good. Just trying to cheer you up because we had someone. Oh, Jesus. That's. Yeah, it's kind of shitty. Alrighty.
A Mighty Titan class, the vast majority, at least of the rolling stock mods, they just use Unity Mod Manager, so it's just, drag and drop the zip files into it. As for the industry mods, or like industry and track mods, they use a different modeler by the name of Rail Loader, which a lot of people use. Some people tend to not use it just because the way it works is a bit dubious, apparently. But like, just be careful with it. But yeah, for the majority of stuff, it's literally just drag and drop into UMM or.
You wouldn't download a car.
Actually, yes, I would. In this economy, absolutely.
Well.
What's that popular line I use? If purchasing is not ownership, then piracy isn't stealing.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't actually purchase it. You purchased the rights to use it that you can't hand to anyone else upon your death. It's like, screw that. You will own nothing and be happy. Anyway, trains.
Trains. Okay.
Donny Boy, right now, there are some double, given that we've got the central, Chicago Northwestern commuter carriages now, I would love to see the gallery double-decker cars that they used, solely because I'm having that much problems, that many problems transporting passengers using Silver Central, that I just need something I can just shove like 200 people per carriage in and go. And just shove them all in, crush load, and just go. And make my goddamn money. Where's my goddamn money, Dutch?
Yes. What's the next locomotive to join this broke-ass railroad? Probably something bigger, but we need to pay down some of the debt first.
Yeah, we need to get below 150k.
Yeah. Which, speaking of, we're at 205 now.
Whoa.
Pay down the debt. General, I don't know if you can't hear me, but we still have
Okay, now
cars
we're
sticking out the other
201K.
ass end of our train. Thank
keep
you.
pulling through and
Yeah,
then
General's got it.
Yep.
That's what whistle signals are for, people. For communication. Not to sound pretty.
Angry, we're now at 201k.
No, now we're at 201k.
Yeah.
We only have an interest payment of 17,000 due in like a day or two.
Okay, so as after we jump to the next interchange time, then we don't pay down any more debt, and we just save up the interest.
No, we pay down all of everything. We gotta.
Well, no, we need to have money aside to pay the interest.
That's minimal. We'll get it with the steel mill.
I mean, steel mill plus passenger transport. You've seen how much I've made with a train full of people for Bryson away from Silver Central.
True.
It's what, like $2,000 a trip? Yeah, the only current bottleneck with that is that we only have one passenger train.
Small problems.
True. I will say the screenshot I took of 425 at Silver Central actually does look damn good if you've checked staff chat recently.
Oh wait, did I get MU'd?
Probably.
Wow. I guess I am the one in control now. Are we using any Silva interchange mods? None that I'm aware of.
Yes, because the massive yard and the auto oiler and the coal shed and the repair parts and the
And
So,
the
yeah, we have
partridge in a
interchange
pear tree.
we have a lot of Silver interchange mods. What the hell are you talking about? What you talking about, Wolves?
Yes. No, we're not getting the Jarl. You freaking peoples. Okay. Oh, change over while you're there at the interchange. That's actually not a bad idea.
Say what now?
They're saying we should just go ahead and switch over the interchange since we're down here. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, my passenger train's empty. It's currently, going along the Y. Using the Y to turn around and start heading back to Bryson. So we might as well, and I'll just, I'll run like a 6 a.m. passenger.
Yes. Let's just grab this caboose.
The caboose. Do we have the Y next to the interchange itself?
No, that's still be... Well, we have the one that's the in-game base one.
The one I'm currently using, okay.
Correct.
Yeah, wait for me to get out of the way. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yes.
Although if we jump just a few hours, the signals and some of the drop-off stuff should be finished. You know what? Jump to like 3 a.m. See if those cars, like the progression milestones that Silver and Wilmot are done. Then quickly grab the Silver cars to put them in the interchange before we fully go to the next day. Like, interchange-wise.
Yes.
Because otherwise, we have a bit of a mess to clean up, before we even pull the freight out.
All right.
Oh, mother... I flipped that switch.
Whoa.
Sorry, there was a switch I thought I flipped, but then it turned out to not flip. It's like...
All right.
Take 2.
Okay. It's time to hold on to your butts, people. Saving, so in case it crashes.
Oh boy, 3 a.m. Actually, you know what? Instead of jumping straight to 6 a.m., jump hour by hour.
Nope. Too late.
Motherfucker.
It's still loading. Epps Springs and East Whittier are full.
$144 cars at Silver, 86 at Whittier, another interchange at 8:30, 141 at Epps Springs, and another interchange at 8:30. Oh, and we are at minus $2,000.
Oh, -3, actually.
Hold on, how did we go into negative? It shouldn't have pulled the money out.
It did, though.
If we didn't have enough. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
You know what? No. I don't think you realize how bad this is.
What?
All of the engine shops and engine services are closed for today because we didn't have enough money. We were in the negative. For the entirety of this in-game day, we cannot repair anything.
Yeah.
If anything breaks, we cannot repair it. We are fucked.
I'm not seeing any note about that. You just can't fill a car of coal and a car of repair parts.
Unable to pay wages of $1. Shop is closed for the day at Kirkland. Unable to pay wages of $27. Shop is closed for the day. Bryson Engine Shops. Unable to pay wages of $66. Shop is closed for the day. Bryson Engine Shops for the Rip Track. Unable to pay wages of $530. Shop is closed for the day.
Oh.
F Springs Engine Service. Unable to pay wages of $10. Shop is closed for the day.
Eh.
we couldn't pay them, so they're on strike now, as any good union, based industry should be. And so now all the engine shops are closed.
No, as they should know, the Suffering Southern does not recognize the union just because we...
I do.
Well, the Suffering Southern does not. We will abuse and make our workers work, as is tradition.
Angry, what are you doing?
We're reversing.
While I was already in the Y?
Just move forward a little bit. You'll be good.
I already said I was already in the Y.
Well, now we're understanding the how. All right, there we go. See, you're good now.
You made it work.
Yeah. Efficiency.
Mm.
And I even reset the switch for you. How nice I am. And now... we still have to get the caboose I dropped on the main, but that's easy. That's so easy.
Yeah.
It's just like your mother.
Okay then.
Yeah.
So, Buck has mentioned that they want to help, drive stuff on the stream. I think we need more hands given how much is spawned in.
Not tonight, but we'll consider it for the future here.
Yeah, but we're probably at the point where we need to do like a group gathering.
Oh
thing,
god, that's right. Everything's at tier 5 now for the steel mill in Kirkland.
You done fucked up, boyo.
No, I did made the best choice ever. I made the best choice. All the choices.
I would care if it's my problem, but I'm the passenger bitch today, so it isn't.
Correct.
Best kind of correct. Why does this train keep going down
The question is, do we need to buy a shifter for Silva? Should we?
Yeah, we definitely need like a purpose-built shunter just for Silver Interchange at this point. Probably like an S51 or something. Like a beefy switcher thing.
Yeah.
That, or we just grab like we just move the SD40 to Silver Interchange and it just becomes the yard bitch. Like, firmly grasp it.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. God, that's a lot of Kirkland cars. Oh, there's even some F Springs cars. Okay.
Right, yes, because of the milestone stuff.
Yes.
Yep. For a moment, it's like, oh, I didn't realize we installed our cross traffic.
Nope, we did not.
Oh, God help us if we do. What do you mean these cars are express freight and we've got 4 hours to get them to the other interchange and they'll make $3,000 a car?
Yes. All right, so we're going to use this opportunity to also refill on water for this, and we'll decide on another locomotive for here that we will purchase and go into debt for. But, this is a necessary evil.
First of all, Steam would actually do a poll.
No, it'll be
Steam
Steam. It'll be Steam. There is no voice on that. Unless we did the real funny and got like an F7 to be the switcher down here. Let's take a look at what we could purchase.
I mean, I was going to suggest we grab, I think it's the mod I've got, but like GE U30B, just grab 2 of those. Two U-boat diesels as just the shunting, switching down here. If we are looking at Steam, we could always do 2 S51s back to back.
No, I don't like that idea. Okay, let's see here.
Okay, 2 S51s, not back to back, just two, essentially two giant 080, switches.
JSJ, I cannot do a community night on Friday because I will be out of town. So, try me, fool. Let's see.
I will say, for all the mods we have for Silver Interchange, I'm amazed we don't have the hump yard, sub mod to allow us to set up a hump shunt type thing.
Let's see. There's the S.
And yes, chat, you can all laugh.
S23.
Well, that's nowhere near powerful enough.
I'm not seeing the S51.
It
It might just be buried. There it is. Okay. Well, we need a big beefy boy. So let's go with base game beefy bitch. As I get.
Yep.
Okay, where did it go? Where did it spawn? There it is. Okay. But let's start changing stuff. Let's see. We need an air rung bell. Let's see. Hand rung, air ringer. Let's see. Yes. Whistle. Let's go for something fun. Oh boy.
On earth was that?
Let's see.
Wait, is that a whistle? No, whichever. Okay, whichever.
Nope,
one
no,
is
we're
the
not going.
Speaking one, I want you to play it. I want you to play
Nope,
it for chat.
nope,
just
we're not
once.
doing it. We're not doing it. Okay. Okay. Let's pull off the Silva cars. Nope, put that back. That's not a request.
I returned to Steve. I love it.
Look, we could use a big S articulated for a super switcher, but, you know. Where's the fun in that? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just build long strings for places we can go. And depending on the mood that General's in... What time is it? Oh, we got time. And Mighty Titan Class, thank you for the $10 thing. Listen, I don't care if the workers are mad at me for not paying them on time. It's not my fault that this whole bloody railroad is in debt because I didn't pay off of the land on time. They can wait. Yes. Yes, they can.
Be careful, you only have 4 tons of coal and 2,000 gallons of water.
Well, we'll have the big power refueled soon so they can take over if need be.
Yeah. New lettering on the tender just says Silver Yard Mess Cleaner. Because this yard's a mess.
Okay. Let's see. Silver coal and lumber, building supply. The hell's building supply? Okay, that goes up there. Okay. Got it. I know what I'm doing now.
Do you though?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane? Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! She's married to the Muffin Man. Okay.
They've got the DL Valley steam whistle in this game. Yes.
Okay.
See, because I have the 6325 return to Steam, I'm now looking through all the whistles. I'm just like, what do they have? Oh, that's ooh, British whistle, very shrilly. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and get these couple of silver cars delivered while we're here. And then looks like we have a boatload of stuff going to Kirkland and a boatload of stuff going to... oh, the Walker Iron Mine. Oh, I forgot about that. And Solaris, the model rail fan, or long hauler rail fan, is here. Saying, 2 months membership. Well, we're over there yet. It appears the mods are getting a bit overwhelming. The mods are never overwhelming. It is just more cars, as is tradition.
I will say the boxcars of the West recently released, so there's even more variety of boxcars to use.
Oh boy. Wait, would that mean a Durgwa boxcar is available?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Western Pacific. Yeah, let's see. Western Pacific. I saw one for like Spokane something in Washington. Like
Yeah, Spokane, Portland,
Washington,
Seattle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. All right. I don't know if General's still here, if he's on his call or not, but we're going to go ahead and get that second engine of his watered. And I missed the spout completely. Okay.
I hate that whistle, but it's so good I have to use it.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to do something instead. I'm going to go get those cars out of there.
All I will say is, Midland, I am sorry for the next time you use this passenger train.
I'm going to use the switcher just to go do whatever the switcher needs to do. Oh god. General is... The train's... Oh god! Oh no, I know what I just did. Oh no. Well...
The yard's on an angle. Also, yes, ProTrain, there is a core car mod. I have looked at it, and the only problem I have with it is that a lot of the cars it spawns in feel too new for this era. Like, there's like Conrail and, you know, Norfolk Southern and like modern Union Pacific. It's like, that feels too new. If there was a way to only have like the old versions spawn in, then yeah.
Yes, there's a mod for everything.
Almost everything. There's no mods for Aussie stuff yet. I am hoping that changes. For instance, I've done a bit of measuring, and I've realized that the suburban double-decker cars used by Sydney, while they are double-decker, because of Australian loading gauge, they would easily fit on this line, even through the tunnels. So it's like, who do I need to bribe to get, double-decker, electric multiple unit suburban cars into this game, solely for passenger capacity?
And Mr. Demon Blade saying, "Hey, Angry, since you have a banana for TSW, would you be willing to buy a second banana and couple them hood to hood and call it the banana split?" No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Well, why has 425 gone that far down?
Why is 425 returning to Steam?
Hold on. Why is it not playing? There it is.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Plop you in there for the moment. And then... I have to wait for that engine to move before we can move this one. But that means that I can do the other thing, which is important because water.
Yes.
Okay. All of the switching. Is this the most efficient way of doing things? Probably not, but you know, 'tis what it is.
Let's see, rating 6. Somehow I did not get that ping until just now. I apologize.
Oh, this is gonna go poorly. Yes. Number 5 is actually going the other way. It's learning. They have the technology.
That they do. Meanwhile, my frame rate is so bad that I'm barely able to control anything right now. Like, I'm getting like 1.5 frames a second right now because of all the cars that spawned in at interchange. I am also cursing Discord right now because I got a ping, a very important ping, but nothing popped up on screen while I was in game, so I've only just seen the message when I've alt-tabbed over to Discord.
Alt F4?
I mean, I feel like I wanted to because, you know, this particular message said, hey, don't do a thing, but I didn't see the memo and suddenly just realized.
Okay. God, that's
So,
all
yeah.
for the steel mill. Jesus Christ. Okay.
So yeah, I do apologize. I did not see the message until just now.
Got it. Okay.
Which means for the last 5 minutes, people have been hearing a certain meme, me not realizing I shouldn't be hearing that meme. Oops. Curse you, Discord, for not actually popping up in the overlay what message has been sent.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get this engine watered. Let's see here. And why is Kenosha playing? Okay. So that's good. That's refilling on
right.
water.
6:15. Yeah, so the 6:15 passenger to Bryson is now arriving at Silver Depot, stopping all stations to Bryson.
Excellent.
Yeah, this service will be stopping at Silver Depot, Silver Central, Dillsborough, Wilmette, Whittier, Ella, Puckasegee Steel Mill, and Bryson.
Or else. And Urban Rally Racer's here. Hello, Urban Rally Racer. Okay. So once number whatever this is, 20, has water in it, which shouldn't be too much longer. We're going to use number 5 kind of on, or number 20 on AI to just do some switching and drop-offs for us. We'll use number 5 and number 10 to build our big train. So that'll be exciting.
All hail the big train.
The big train is here. All hail the big train.
Honestly, because you're going to be going downhill from Cowie to Wilmette, would it make sense to run 2 separate fast freights? One of them for the steel mill, one of them for Kirkland?
I'm kind of waiting for General to get back to figure that out, because we may need to split that and go different places.
Because, yeah, right now we need to get... I mean, the number 1 priority right now is not even Silver Interchange. It's getting Whittier and F Springs interchanges cleared out before the next serving at 8:30.
Yes and no, but we need to get a lot of stuff moving either way. So, all right, so that's doing that thing. Is that done with water? Almost there. It does need more coal, but we'll cross that bridge. Okay. We'll see if General responds to that or not. So, we shall see.
I'm actually starting to wonder if there's been some sort of emergency that's been so bad that General's had to leave without even, ending his voice chat. He said he had a phone call, and
yeah, he's got some work stuff going on, so we'll see.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, so let's see. What do we got? Rails. Walker iron.
Spam, 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 spam.
Okay. Let's see, handbrakes are on a couple of these cars, so we need to get those off. We probably will call it a goat. Might be Titan class, but we'll see.
I mean, I've already changed the lettering on the tender to just say, you know, silver yard mess cleaner. There's a whole lot of other things I could say on it, but I want to keep the stream monetized at least somewhat.
Yes. Okay.
Silver and Southern, maybe?
Always suffer in Southern. That's all we do here is suffer.
Duffer and Silver, then.
And Master Chaos the Void Queen, greetings. Welcome.
Let's see, how many
Okay.
passengers are waiting at Silver Central? Oh my god.
Survey says,
3,950.
rookie numbers.
948 for Whittier. 1,057 for Bryson. 1,269 for Tuckasegee.
Nice.
127 for Silver Depot. 321 for Ella. 183 for Dillsborough. And 45 for Wilmette.
Nice.
Dear God.
That's awesome. Southern style signpost would be awesome for this map.
That would be.
Okay. Let's see if this train stops. Let's see here. All right, that's in the deliverable zone. From Bryson West to Whittier now. That's awesome. Okay. We're going to go ahead and move number 10 over to here and start kind of breaking this up by doing multi-part switching. So let's see. These can stay there. And then those are going to Silva proper. So let's go ahead and just send this one down the Silva proper. Because we're a Silva building supply.
That little spare track off the Y.
Oh. Got it. Okay. So basically what we're doing is we're doing a couple of engines doing switching. I'm going to try to have a local that's going to stop at like smaller stations for what we have now. So like Wilmette, East Whittier, Ella. I'm going to build one giant Kirkland cut, one big cut for steel mill, and then basically have everything else, and then put all the Epps Springs cars at the front. So that way, whatever the local is, depending on how many trains need to leave, or we end up, we'll either take it all at once and see what happens. We may not do that tonight, though. You know, but we'll see how this all kind of plays out.
Given that it's unlikely we're going to clear out Epps Springs and East Whittier interchanges before 8:30, would you be able to schedule another interchange serving for Silver to try and spawn some of the cars that would go to the other two there?
I mean, we probably can, but where's the fun in that? We need to break more chaos. It's the Suffer in Southern for a reason. We suffer. Suffer.
Well, by that logic, should we get more people on so that more people can suffer?
Not tonight.
I mean, not tonight yet, but like next time we get stream, like we just go, hey,
We,
get as many people from the Discord as possible on.
I'll decide that. So.
Fair enough.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. Let's go ahead and put you there. Oh, that sounds awesome, Master Chaos. That would be really cool to see.
What's
Okay.
happening?
They're building Southern-style posts for everything. Signposts, so
Ooh.
whistle posts, yard limits, mileposts. You know, sounds pretty cool.
That does. Alright, departing Silver Central. About 98% of my train is just pure for Whittier. So I'm wondering if instead of going all the way to Bryson, I just stop at Whittier and then just head straight back to Silver Central.
Whatever you feel
pick
you
up
need
more
to do.
people. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, number 10. Go get those, please. Okay. Alright, so that siding has been dealt with. And now we will deal with the insolent children who ate too much candy in a crazy man's factory. Let's see, we'll put you there. And then you can go back and actually be Switch Bitch. Perfect. So
Shark, the game is Railroader, is currently on Steam. It's currently in early access, but it is purchasable. I'm not sure how much. Just to be aware, Shark, the version of the game you're seeing is heavily modded to add more stuff to it. So there's a lot more stuff than what would normally be in-game. Like a lot more locos, a lot more variety in the cars, a lot more industries. Like, yeah, the base game is a lot less complex. Let's put it that way. But it's still fun.
Yep.
In your YouTube chat, so.
Okay. Couple up to the train. Go crazy again.
Let's see. Railroader is currently, how much is it? $43.95 Australian on Steam. I don't know what the American dollar amount is. I'm going to say 30-ish, given the exchange rate.
Something like that. Okay.
Alrighty, at Dillsborough is literally anyone getting on or off here.
Okay. Perfect. That plucky little switcher is doing exactly what I needed to do. It'll drop off those cars, and then it'll cause more chaos for me, which is all I've ever wanted. All right.
I'm dropping off everyone that is going past Whittier off at Dillsborough to pick up more people for Wilmot and Whittier.
Got it.
I hate this job sometimes.
Everything okay?
I just don't want to be supporting a line that I'm after I've already worked for. I've already put in my 10 hours for the day. I don't want to have to continue to support a line throughout the night. I've already been on the phone for over an hour at this point, and I hate it. So.
Do you feel comfortable
It's
to
just-
talk about
it's-
it, or do you just need
It
comfort?
sounds like he needs retail therapy, and I think we can get you a
I'm
beer,
currently
a belly rub, and a live steam locomotive.
Somehow, the Suffering Southern is a better railroad than whatever railroad he's talking about.
It's not even a railroad, unfortunately.
Short line?
Nope, he doesn't
No,
work for the Chooch
I
by
don't
day.
work for a railroad.
That's a shame.
All right, let's get that back over to y'all.
Believe it or not, I have a life outside of trains.
Shocking.
What?
Yeah.
Say it ain't so.
Oh, it's so. Okay.
But what did I miss?
We're just doing switch.
Chaos.
Okay.
Epps Springs is full. East Whittier is full. Silver has some space still. So we got less than just under 2 hours to serve Epps Springs and East Whittier to clear them out before the next
Okay.
change, which is unlikely to happen. So, yeah. Also, we went into negative money, so all the engine houses are closed for today, which means nothing can be repaired. If we break something, it's got to be broken all day.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Actually, I'm going to put that there. Yep.
It swapped my bell again. I'm pissed about that.
Okay, let's see. What can we do? What can we do that will make everything better?
No, actually, that was the right bell. Never mind. We're good.
SSR 425, return to Chuff.
Yes. So we're almost done switching over here, General, so we can then... I don't know if you want to double head back and we could take a big train, or if we want to have like some hot shot.
Approaching our front end at high speed.
Yes, they will stop. They know what they do.
I'm a proponent for a fast freight to Kirkland, a fast freight to Steel Mill, and then whatever gets finished first comes back and does the local.
We'll see how...
That, or we just get more locos, because, we don't need more locos. We need more players to run the locos.
I would be a proponent of Switcher should run the local.
Yeah, local Silver to Whittier. Like that.
Is that what you're considering a local?
I mean, yeah, it's an S51 switcher. You really want to run that all the way to Bryson when we've got 5 other locomotives,
No, I
Five other
thought you meant
locomotives.
like local as in like Silva interchange to Dillsborough. I didn't realize you meant like all the way down to Whittier. That is not local. That's mainline freight. I mean, I guess technically it is kind of a local, but it's still
Okay.
more mainline freight than I would want to take a switch locomotive around.
Mm.
Okay.
Could work.
Okay, so I'm backing the 2 big engines on the cut that is going towards the steel mill. We don't have to take it to the steel mill. Like, we could still put more stuff on there and we can divide up. But I'm just getting that out of the way so that way the 20 can get the couple other Epps Springs cars and put them together.
That works.
Okay.
So what would you like to do, General?
I am just along for the ride at this point. I'm
Yes.
sorry, that work call's just taken a lot out of me.
I understand. We'll take all the time you need.
Yep.
No, it's literally it's just a case of BS, and it's stuff that I have no real power to fix right now, and I'm not driving 30 minutes up there on my time off to go fix it.
Mm.
So it's just, yeah.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Like, we've been having issues on my end with certain things that, people are asking me to try and help. It's like, I don't know how. I don't know what you need from me at this point. So,
Yeah.
I understand the stress.
Okay.
My frames. Why am I at 2 frames?
Welcome to
Because
the club.
because trains.
It's horribly, horribly unoptimized trains.
Okay.
I got to pay you triple time just for doing that. What?
I don't know what that's in reference to.
I don't know.
Okay. So looks like this cut's ready to go to the steel mill. If we want to do that. Or do we want to just call it for the night here and come back to it when we're a little fresh?
Road train, I can tell you how that works. I unfortunately am salary, so they do not pay me double my normal rate. I get screwed over on this deal horrendously, and if I don't take the call, I'm going to have a very strongly worded discussion with my manager in the morning, who's going to be like, why'd you let the line go down, blah, blah, blah. And they won't, there's no way for me to get double my normal rate because I'm not hourly.
Meanwhile,
Maybe-
I can't really.
Maybe we should just we'll end tonight. We'll end here tonight. So let's just plan on that.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone
Sorry,
for you're
I
good.
didn't mean to bring the mood down. I apologize.
Yep, you're good.
It's all good.
All right, yep. So we'll end here tonight. So next time we'll have quite a bit of big trains to worry about. So we'll worry about that then. But thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. And thank you to all the support. We'll see you next time. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Bye, everybody.